Hi, guys. How's everybody doing this evening? We're all doing good? Awesome. So, we're back again. This is Monday night, and today we are playing a little something that I personally enjoy, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy. We've been on it for a couple of days so far. We love the game. It's been a lot of fun, and I'm really excited to just play it again. I apologize if I'm also a little raspy. I just got done doing some recording, so my voice is a little raspy. I had to do some screamer takes. So I might not do a lot of, like, screaming reactions to this, which a lot of people have seen. They know all those screaming reactions that I've done in response to the constant dying. But, oh, excuse me. This time I think we're going to do it a little differently. But anyway, let's begin. All right. Get on in there. Also, I finally was able to charge my controller because I went out to the store and I bought some new stuff so I could do it. Okay. Let me just check and see. Okay, game's running all right. Perfect. We got the all that stuff going.
Activision presents a smashing blast from the past.
Okay.
Developed by Vicarious Visions.
Okay. Also, cat has arrived. Perfect.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
Can I skip this? Oh, I can just do that. Boo, boo. I'm also, like, messing around with the volume a little bit on my end. Okay. Alright. So let's continue with where we left off. So last time we did this, we were actually... I think we were getting some of the gems in some levels, while also progressing towards the final level. So I'm gonna see if I can get the gem again in a different level. But first things first, I'm gonna go back to let's see. I'm gonna go back to I think it was the Lost City, because this is the level where you can't die in one go. Well, actually, wait, how many lives do I have so far? It's been a minute since I've seen this. Let's see. 87. Okay, that's not bad. That's fine. Alright, see if I can still do this. Alright. Oh! Okay. Perfect. Okay. Whew, okay. Still get you. Alright. Alright. Gotta also get the embryo tokens here while we're here, so gotta keep an eye out for those as well. Alright. So last time we did this, I remember my stream like crashed in the middle. I think it was because we were having a bit of a storm over here. So that might have been why it crashed. I'm not sure, actually. It was something like that. On a token. Perfect. Oh. Yeah, but the stream ended up crashing like halfway through, and I ended up losing like a good majority of, like, I basically only did like I ended up having 2 different streams on, which is weird. But this time, we got the full stream back, which is awesome. So we'll be able to play it all the way through. If it does crash, we'll see. I think it might have just been like a connection thing, an internet connection thing. But so far, it says it's running okay. There's no problems. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Jump. Get there. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Gotta time this perfectly. Okay, good. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Oh my lord. Okay. But okay, we're going back. Gotta start it over again. But that's okay. Make sure you keep an eye on your Aku Akus, people, and don't lose them. Notice how I'm very calm right now. I am not going to lose my shit this time. Even though I know that's what you all want to see. You want to see me be angry. Dance, monkey, dance. I'm kidding. Okay. Yeah, it's been... Still haven't gotten any messages in here yet, so I'll wait until some people here start rolling in. You need to go into 2008 Angry Gamer mode. Hi, Hiltonium Music. Nice to see you. I think I've seen you on Twitter actually. You have a different name, right? On Twitter? Yeah, I've seen your name on Twitter a couple of times. I have gone into angry video game nerd territory actually. I mean, I haven't I cuss, but I don't like say like, you know, shitload of fuck or down a bunch of MB Tune, hi Kay, nice to see you. Thanks for hopping in. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, Dark Cloud's roommate. You're Brandon's roommate. Holy shit. Yeah, we went to ramen together. Or no, we went out to yeah, we ate Korean barbecue together. I remember now. Oh my god, it's so great to see you. Hi. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to see you guys. You and Brandon, the gang again. I'm coming down the end of this month actually. It's gonna take a little bit. I've been getting everything I need together. It's a little hard because like, oh god, let me tell you. Moving animals is gonna be the hardest part because I'm moving my cat and everything. I'm sadly moving away from it, but I'll be back soon. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, like, I mean, but hey, I hope everything works out for you. I mean, I assume you're moving away just for some personal stuff? Oh god. Okay. But Brandon's still gonna, yeah, finances. Yeah, but budgeting is a little hard. I can admit that. I'm very guilty of not budgeting properly. Okay. That's good. Okay, I was wondering if like Brandon and his partner were still there. Who's his partner again? I'm so sorry. I forgot his name actually. What is his name? Yeah, because we all went to Ziggy Booze. Yeah, Ziggy. I know that Brandon and Ziggy were yeah. Oh yeah, Ziggy. I've seen some of Ziggy's art on Twitter. They're amazing. Crap. Okay, can I get this? Okay. Ooh. Okay, I did it right. Yay. But yeah. Me and my friend Jazzy are gonna be out there. I've got a lot of savings lined up though, so I think I'll be okay. I won't lie when I say I am a little scared because, you know, things could go wrong. You never know, like, what could go wrong when you're out in Dallas. Or especially because this is, like, my first time on my own, really. And it is a little crazy. I think I am gonna love it there, though. I'm excited to meet everybody. Oh, excuse me. I think it is gonna be a lot of fun out there, just meeting everybody and getting involved in the Dallas VA scene and everything. Yeah, I'm just hoping I don't lose a lot of my savings, though, because that would be terrible. But hey, I'd rather, like, try and fail than not try at all. So I am gonna do my best. One of the things I need to do, though, is I need to learn how to cook properly, because I am terrible at cooking. Though Jazzy, my roommate, she's gonna help me kind of learn some recipes and stuff like that. She's great. But yeah. Also, Kay, I saw you in the KG Tang class. Oh, that was very lucky. Yeah, I saw you in the KG Tang class. Okay, that was hard. And you did amazing playing Tanjiro, let me tell you. That was a great class. Ordering food too much is part of my downfall, so don't make my mistake. Yeah, let me know when you figure out the cooking thing. Trust me, I'm still figuring it out. Yeah, also, Kay, I saw this on Twitter,
He's allergic to beans!
Thank you, Hatonia Music, for the follow. Thank you. Oh god. So, actually, Kay, I noticed, on Twitter, you're working at Ayuno SDI now, right? Right? That's pretty cool. God, Ayuno is such a great studio. Oh god. Ah, thank you, Patrick. You were wonderful as Rengoku. It was so amazing here. Thank you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, and it was cool to put my what I'd learned from doing ADR and classes and everything to the test. So I was very, very excited about that. I was really, really blown away though by the by everything we got to do in that class. And it kind of like is a cool little precursor because now that I'm moving to Texas, I can finally. Well, because I had the experience of doing ADR for the show Ame Warrior at the Borderline. It sounds a lot cooler than it actually is. I work in media operations, so I'm trying to meet the folks on the proper studio side. Okay, that's cool. Fuck, I'm not gonna make it. Ugh. God, I wish I had an Aku Aku mask. But yeah, I mean, I think that still sounds cool though that you're working on the media side of things. God, one of the things I've been wanting to do lately, because I've been very interested in the production side of things for anime and dubbing for a long time. So I've been really wanting to get involved in that side of things. It's a little difficult because I think, you know, well, most of my casting repertoire consists of like doing, I've done a lot of indie calls. Like I still do indie calls. I do a lot of I've done like casting for visual novels, indie animations, things like that. I recently wrapped a really cool I wrapped a casting for a really cool project called Beyond the Edge of Owlsgard, which it was a game that it was actually the first title I cast that had a previous cast in German, because it was originally a German cast. Also, I'm very surprised that even though I'm dying so much in this, I'm actually very calm. I guess I'm desensitized to the pain right now. Oh, okay. God, this would be so nice if I had an Aku Aku mask right now, though. Come on, give me an Aku Aku mask. Go, go, go. Jump, jump. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. Perfect. Alright, yeah! I think one of the other cool things in that class, Kay, was seeing, you walked away from that explosion Bruce Willis style. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. God, I love that. You know what's funny, though? I was looking up some stuff about Bruce Willis, actually, particularly about the casting for Die Hard, because Die Hard was actually... Before Die Hard, he was not really known as an action film star. Like, I mean, he is an action film star, like, obviously, like, but before that movie, he was considered, like, a TV star, like, he was in a show called Moonlighting. Yeah, he didn't really do a lot of action movies. That was, like, his first one. And originally they were thinking of casting, like, a name like Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger for it. But I think casting Bruce Willis made so much more of a difference in the production, because it created a protagonist that was not like completely badass, and also because, like, you know, throughout the whole movie he was limping, you know, because remember he's barefoot throughout the whole movie and he's stepping on glass and everything, and then by the end of it he's limping. That's like a big thing because they show a more vulnerable protagonist who's still badass, but is also a human being, and I think like that's one of the things I love the most about it, particularly about Die Hard, was the fact that they had that more kind of like creative protagonist in there. But yeah, Bruce Willis did a lot of stuff on TV. He was in a show called Moonlighting for a couple of years. Also was a stage actor. I think he still did some stage acting more recently. Like I'm trying to remember specifically what it was. Oh God. Oh, that was hard. Oh. Whew. So close. But I'm gonna make it through this level with that goddamn fucking, what is it? I'm gonna make it through this level with all the boxes and that gem. So there you go. But basically, yeah, it was a really interesting film, and also, but we can't go wrong. We of course cannot talk about Die Hard without talking about Alan Rickman. as Hans Gruber, because that was just the best performance, one of the best performances he did. You know, something I always wondered though, and this is, and correct me on this for anybody who's watched a lot of Alan Rickman movies, has Alan Rickman ever played a character with an American accent before? Because I don't think he has, and I'm wondering if he ever did. I feel like he might have when it came to, like, I don't know. I honestly am not sure, and it kind of is, it's bugging me right now, because I'm like, has he ever played anybody with an American accent? Because I don't know if he did. Same thing with Carrie Elways. Well, no, Carrie Elways has. I do know Carrie Elways has, albeit, oh god. Whenever I watch, I legit would have to ask some of my friends who have dug deeper into his filmography. Yes, please do, okay, because I would love to know. But I also know, like, Carrie Elways, like, okay, I like the Saw movies. I've been watching the Saw movies recently because of my friend Jazzy. And specifically, yes! Basically, Carrie Elways in the first Saw movie, he had this thing where, like, okay, I think he's a great actor, and I think he did a great job playing Lawrence, but my problem was, oh god, sorry, I gotta concentrate right here, give me a sec. Oh, fuck, okay. Come on, Mr. Lizard Man, get the fuck over there. Damn it! Alright, we're going back. We're going back to the start of the level. See how I didn't have a mental breakdown there. But no, there were points where his accent slipped a little bit in Saw. Like, I remember specifically, one particular scene I remember where it did slip was actually, it was a scene where he is in the, it's when they first wake up in the room, and he's like, excuse me. It's where he first wakes up in the room, and he looks at the clock, he's like, that clock, it's brand new. He's like, so? He's like, so? Someone obviously wanted us to know the time. Like, the way he said obviously, instead of obviously, he said obviously. Like, you could hear his accent kind of slipping a little bit there. So, I mean, great performance nonetheless, but I feel like that was a big thing where, like, that was a thing for me where when I was watching it, where I was like, yeah, his accent, you could tell his accent slipped there a little bit, you know? But, like, still did a great job nonetheless, like, playing Lawrence in that movie and everything. Like, I do enjoy the Saw movies for how they're weird and they're kind of like, they're not great movies. Like, I will say this, they're kind of more just like good horror movies, but I enjoy them and I've grown to really love them a lot. I let it slide, especially since I saw one was super low budget. Yeah, it was. I can let it slide there. Actually, something on the topic of accent slipping in the Saw series, I ended up watching the Saw, I don't want to say, it wasn't the pilot, no. It was the precursor film that they did when they were pitching it to the studios, James Wan and what's his face? What's the name? Lee Winnell, when they were pitching it to, they made this short film of, like, the reverse bear trap scene with Lee Winnell playing playing a character in it, which was very interesting. And in that movie, like, it was mostly an Australian cast, and a lot of them had really good accents, like they had really good American accents, but there were points where it was slipping. Like, I remember specifically, and yeah, I could definitely tolerate it there because it was low budget. But there was a scene where, like, he's saying, like, where he was saying, like, you know, it was a scene where, like, the character that Lee Winnell was playing was doing a, what was it? It was a scene where he was in the police investigation. He was asking, you don't know who could have done this, and, like, he says, no, I'm nobody there. I blended into the walls. Like, he's like, you hear it kind of slip a little bit there, like on there, like when he says there and wolves, like you can hear his accent kind of dropping. Like, instead of walls, he says wolves, kind of like that. But I think it's cool though, and it was a really cool short film, showing like kind of how this scene would later. It's interesting seeing how that particular scene would come along years later, when they did the actual film with Shawnee Smith playing with Shawnee Smith playing Amanda in the reverse bear trap scene. Also, it's really creepy seeing how they actually do pull off the reverse bear trap scene in some of the later movies. Like, because I always wondered, oh god, what would that thing do? And they actually show what it does, and it was creepy as hell. Oh. Okay. I could just walk across that. Isn't that great, guys? Okay. But yeah, I've been looking at a lot of horror movies to watch this year for Halloween, and I've been thinking, specifically, a little bit about the, what's this? It's weird being a Saw fan and having legit grown up going to school with Jigsaw's, Jogsaw's, I'm sorry. Like, he came to birthday parties of mine, and then me as an adult was finally watching all of his movies. Wait, Jigsaw's son, wait, you went to school with Tobin Bell's son? Wait, Kay, you went to school with Tobin Bell's son. Or wait, Tobin Bell or somebody else, hold on. Wow, that is awesome. That's really cool, I didn't know you did that. God, Tobin Bell, man, such an underrated actor. It's funny because, like, I've read that Tobin has been acting pretty much for so many years. Like, he's a veteran actor. Yeah, he's a veteran actor. Yet, with a lot of the movies that he's done, like, he really didn't become well known until he did the Saw movies in like 2004. I mean, well, also he was in Road to El Dorado. And he got to, he was in Road to El Dorado. He did that. He also got to, he did a lot of voice work for other films. But yeah, that was really talented actor and a lifelong member of the Actors Studio, from what I've heard from some people who, work at the Actors Studio in New York City, like the Stella Adler people and Ellen Burstyn, Al Pacino, all those guys. Damn it. That is really interesting, though, that you got to go to school with his son. And I bet he is a really sweet guy in real life, even though he scares the crap out of me with those movies. Damn it. All right, back we go. Okay. Let's see. Praying I can watch you play Spyro on Friday, since that's when I'm driving home. Yeah, the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Yeah, that was, for those who are watching right now, on Friday, I'm going to be streaming, oh, excuse me, I cannot, like, get my words out properly. I'm, like, having, like, hiccups and everything. But this Friday, I am streaming the Spyro Reignited trilogy. Tomorrow, I'm streaming AI Somnium Files, which is a game that I absolutely fell in love with after me and my buddy Gail played it on stream last Friday. And then Wednesday I'm gonna be off, and then Thursday I'm playing. Thursday I'm playing Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga again. We're gonna probably pick up where we left off there. I think we left off at if I remember correctly. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we left off in Attack of the Clones, like right when Anakin was having his nightmare about his mom. I will say, playing that game, like, and playing as young Anakin is very adorable. Like, okay, I honestly will say, like, I know people talk so much about Jake Lloyd and everything, and, like, how bad Jake Lloyd was in The Phantom Menace, but honestly, young Anakin in this game, like the Skywalker Saga, is freaking adorable. He's just so likable. Like, I love the little guy. It's more funny knowing that he's actually going to be in the freaking, like, it's just so funny knowing this is the kid that's going to grow up to become Darth Vader, when you play the game. But yeah, it's a really interesting, it's a very interesting thing. Jake Lloyd's only bad because George Lucas doesn't know how to direct actors. Yeah, I mean, it's funny, I saw Jake Lloyd in another movie, this was like I think this was like 2 or 3 years before he did Star Wars, called Jingle All the Way. It wasn't a great movie, but he was fairly okay in it, like, all things considered. He was a very, he was playing an excitable, like, impressionable little kid, and I really liked how he did it in that. Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It's not a great movie. It's kind of weird, but, like, I liked it because it just, like, I don't know, like it's just a nice movie, you know, like it's got some cool stuff in it. Also, it was one of Phil Hartman's last movies before he passed away. For those who don't know, Phil Hartman is considered one of the best comedians ever. He did stuff with The Second City. I will say I really like Arnold. Yeah, Arnold. Okay, here's the thing. Arnold is a real. I mean, people talk about how Arnold as an actor is a little weird. I love Arnold as an actor. I think he's one of the. Obviously, I mean, he knows like what he's good at, and he does it, and he can make very likable characters in movies. Like something I always wonder. Although I found out something interesting about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold was actually in a movie. He was in a movie back in the 60s. This is when he was first starting his film career. I think after getting like the Miss America title and everything, Mr. America title and everything, Mr. Universe title, excuse me. He was in this movie called Hercules in New York. And in this movie, he plays Hercules, obviously, who travels to the mortal realm to be in New York. And the thing was, at the time, his accent was very thick, because, you know, he's an Austrian actor. See me there? And so they had to bring in someone to dub over his voice. But it's such... I mean, the dubbing voice is so far apart from how he actually sounds that it's hilarious to watch it. Like, I've watched it, like, the dubbed version of Hercules in New York, and I'm like, that is... I'm sorry, but that is the weirdest casting choice for a dub that I could have seen. Like, look, if you wanted to dub over his voice, that's fine. Like, I get it. But, like... get an actor that at least can sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but with an American accent, right? Like, that's like, I don't know. It was just the most, like, weirdest thing I've ever heard where I could tell it was not Arnold's voice. Like, I mean, and I'm saying this, like, because I know Arnold has a very distinctive voice, but if you're gonna do it, find somebody that can do a match. Like, actually, now I'm wondering, like, how would Arnold Schwarzenegger sound if he did have an American accent? That would be a little weird. But also, like, there's a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger movies that I really enjoy, but, like, besides The Terminator, obviously. I still have not seen Conan the Barbarian. I do need to check that out at some point. That would be cursed. I feel like it would, because we've come to, like, know Arnold for his accent, that, like, if we see Arnold without his accent, it's gonna be weird, right? Like, you can't imagine Arnold without it. And, I mean, that's just part of the thing. I don't know. It would be very, yeah, it would be very uncanny to see Arnold, like, speaking without an accent or anything like that. I'm not saying, like, it would be a bad idea. I mean, I think it would be an interesting idea, to say the least. Oh, shit. Okay. But I think it would be interesting to hear. Like, I'm actually, someone's got to do that now. Make a impression of Arnold, but with an American accent. It'd be like, I'll be back. I'll be back. I can't do it. See, I can't do it. But also, mentioning The Terminator, I was rewatching the first one with my mom a couple nights ago, and we were talking about, like, the scene where, like, everybody knows this scene, obviously, but, like, it's the scene where he, it's the scene where he, yeah! Alright. It's the scene where, like, he takes his eye out and you see, like, the electronic eye and everything. And I mean, the puppet that they use in that scene, because it's obviously a puppet face that they're using there. It is a little uncanny looking at it these days, like, you know, because it was made in the 80s and, you know, like, stuff has evolved since then. But I will say, considering what I have seen of it, it actually is pretty damn cool, to be honest. Like, I don't know, maybe it's because I just like practical effects in movies, but I've really come to enjoy it. All right, we got the gem. All right, I'm so happy. We got the fucking gem. Yes! Da-da-da! Pretty sure they had Stan Winston working on that practical stand-in, which I'm always here for. Stan Winston, I've heard that name before. Who is he exactly? Yeah, who actually is that? Okay, who is that? I'm very curious. I've never heard of that before. I've heard of that guy before. I think I probably have, but I just don't know who he is. Oh! Jurassic Park. Oh, he was the guy who worked on Jurassic Park. Okay. So he did all the, like, all the practical stuff for Jurassic Park. That's awesome. Holy shit. God, God, I fucking love a lot of those movies. He is the sound effects wizard. Yeah, that's so cool. All right, let's go into Jaws of Darkness and see what we can do here. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play the game through, and because I'm gonna try and get to the end, and then I'm gonna go back and get 100% completion. But yeah, like, that's interesting. I don't know. I really like it, honestly. Like, I love games and things like that allow for, like, practical stuff in movies has always been something of interest to me. I really love a lot of the classic stuff in the movies. Like, you know, of course, you got like all your films back then that used a lot of it. Like, one of the things that I immensely love in films is stop motion animation. Like, I was talking with my grandmother was visiting this past week, and we were talking about like stop motion stuff in movies, like particularly we were talking about Ray Harryhausen specifically because my dad and my dad didn't know this, but like because my dad and I grew up watching Clash of the Titans with my dad, like the original film from the 80s with Harry Hamlin, and that was one of Harryhausen's last films that he did before he retired, and it's full of such amazing stop motion animation and effects. Like, it's probably it was probably like his swan song, essentially, like of him giving off his work before he retired. But it's such a great fucking movie. Like, but I think, like, one of the things I always loved about it was when I was a kid, I would watch, like, Clash of the Titans, and then I saw the original King Kong. One of the things I loved about those films, especially the original King Kong, was, like, when I would watch, like, the puppets moving, I didn't know, like, what they were exactly. Like, I was like, wow, why do they move like that? And then I later discovered, as I got older and I researched everything about the movie, I was like, oh, so it was a bunch of puppets and they move them like frame by frame, and that was really interesting to me. And Harryhausen, of course, was considered one of the premier people who used it in the 50s and 60s for a lot of monster movies, like It Came From Beneath the Sea. It came from The Beast from 20,000 Fathoms. He also did... What else did he do? He did a lot of movies. Like, he was very big into a lot of different modalities. I know he also did a lot of really great stuff for what else? Oh shit, what was it? Mighty Joe Young. He did stuff for Mighty Joe Young. That was actually his first film that he did alongside his mentor Willis O'Brien. There was a lot of really great work that he did. But something interesting I found out, though, because Willis O'Brien was actually considered the first person to really use stop motion, because he worked on King Kong and also did the 1925 Lost World, among other things. I'm dying here, but I'm honestly like so engrossed in this monologue that I can't stop talking about it. So Willis O'Brien did the effects for the 1925 silent film The Lost World, which is based on the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle novel, not the Michael Crichton novel, which was adapted into the Jurassic Park novel, to the Jurassic Park movie, excuse me. But Willis O'Brien did work on King Kong. He did the puppets and the effects for that movie, and he was... Now, this is in 1933, so the Academy Awards had just started. And at the time, there wasn't really a lot of consideration for special effects. And they wanted to give Willis O'Brien an honorary Oscar for visual effects. But he said to the Academy, if you're going to nominate me, you have to give Oscars to my entire team. Because we all worked our asses off. And they refused, and he was not given any award for that. And then years later... Marion C. Cooper. So years later, Willis O'Brien worked on Mighty Joe Young with yeah, it was really good that he did that. But years later on Mighty Joe Young, which was done by Marion C. Cooper, who was also one of the original directors of King Kong, he was given the award for it, and also this is where Harryhausen came in because he worked on it with O'Brien, his mentor. Hey Jay, and he basically gave the Oscar to Willis O'Brien as a thank you for his work on King Kong, especially for the Oscar he wasn't able to receive. So that's amazing, honestly, to me, that they were able to do that. But yeah, it is a shame that he didn't really get that award because I think he had such a great ability when it came to special effects. And anyway, practical effect people are unionized, and that's why big studios don't particularly work with them. I feel like, you know what? I feel like we need a lot more, like, special effects like that in movies, because here's my thing. CG is great and all. I mean, I have a lot of respect for visual effects people who work in, like, computer graphics and things like that. I'm very much for that, but I also think I'd like to see a movie that does add a sort of return to form for stop-motion animation. And also, I'd like to see a film, maybe like a fantasy film or something. This also explains why there are growing poor CGI effects in recent movie/TV shows. Yeah. I think I want to see a movie that makes use of stop-motion animation without any, like, CG of any kind. Like, I'm talking like, and this could be like a fantasy film, it could be a horror film, it could be anything. I want to see a movie that uses all stop-motion animation for its special effects and practical effects for this. Like, I'm talking like large-scale animatronics. No no CG allowed. And I don't care if the studios are upset that they can't get their yachts, because you know what? Art is more important than fucking stupid, like, CG stuff. Okay, I'm not going to shit on the CG people, honestly. Like, because the CG people they do a lot of good work. I've seen really good people that use After Effects and things like that. But I am very much a proponent of practical effects in movies, especially because one of my favorite horror films, John Carpenter's The Thing, made especially great use of practical effects. And one of my dream projects is a throwback to pre-21st century fantasy films such as The Never-Ending Story and Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Yes! Oh my god. I freaking love Jim Henson's Labyrinth. And I love, and I really, really love, what is it? I really, really love, what is it? Fuck, my brain's not working tonight. Fuck. I really, really love Labyrinth, and I also love The Never-Ending Story. And, yeah, John Carpenter's The Thing, great as hell fucking movie, let me tell you guys. Like, the first time I saw John Carpenter's The Thing was actually when I was 11 years old, and my dad and I decided to watch it because I just saw Halloween. And I think I had just watched Escape from New York at the time, if I remember correctly. And I was really interested in this, and my dad said, because I heard about two different things. There was two different things. There was John Carpenter's The Thing, and then there was The Thing from 1951, which was a totally different movie. And basically, when I saw John Carpenter's The Thing, it, like, blew me away with how, I mean, it was terrifying because there was, like, a lot of, like, practical effects, and the monster scared the shit out of me. Like, it genuinely scared the ever-loving shit out of me. And one of the other cool things about it, after watching it years later, one of the other cool things is that, like, I later, when I was in high school, I read the Joseph Campbell story that it was based on called Who Goes There? And I think that story, because I later did watch the 50s thing, and that was okay, but it was more like a Frankenstein's monster type thing, which kind of, like, I found a little bit boring, personally. But one of the other things about the original Joseph Campbell story, despite it being a story from the 50s, not the 50s, the 1930s, because it came out in, like, 1938, was the fact that it had and I'll describe it as if Disney Studio retold Katsuhiro Otomo's Akira manga series and turned Tetsuo into a Disney princess. Oh, and there are toy-like animatronics and stop-motion animations, mostly take place in an abandoned antique toy store. But basically, what happened was, but yeah, like, basically, the idea of, like, the thing was, and this is why John Carpenter really wanted to do the movie, was because he read the Joseph Campbell story that it was based on, and he wanted to make a film that showed the imitator. Basically, they wanted, because the idea of the creature is that he was like he had the ability to shapeshift and do all kinds of different like forms, particularly the fact that he was able to imitate like the other members of the Antarctic team really did kind of have a sense of like, it created a sense of isolation. And I remember reading it and I was thinking, wow, this is really messed up here. I will say, I do find The Thing to be a much better movie personally, because like I find John Carpenter's adaptation to be a better adaptation of the book, because the ending is a lot more what's the word? The ending to it is a lot more like bleak, as opposed to the Can I walk across this? Oh shit! Fuck. Hold on. Can I get a checkpoint back there? Oh yes, I can. Okay. But I really do think that it creates a good sense of isolation, you know, like and I think that kind of thing, I just love that idea, you know. I love the idea of it being very creepy, and it's a terrifying movie. It was a movie that scared the shit out of me. Like it actually scared the shit out of me. But also, like, there's so many different scenes in it that get you. Like, I mean, everybody talks about so many people talk about the, I think so many people talk about, like, the blood test scene and everything. Personally, I always found the defibrillator scene to be the most terrifying part, especially because, like, when they were shooting that scene, and this is something I learned later on from Cinefix's Art of the Scene, they were doing that scene, and like they created a full-scale model of the guy who was going to be strapped in the harness. Like I think he was like I can't remember what the guy's name was. And like the guy playing the doctor walks in, and he's like, and he sees him like on the table, and he's like, "Put some clothes on that guy, for God's sakes, disgusting." And he goes up to like, runs up to him, and it's not until he's on top of him that he realized that whole like thing, like the whole thing, that wasn't a real person, it was fake. They constructed like a whole wax figure thing out of the that guy. It was so crazy. Oh, I just got flattened like a pancake. Okay. So I gotta find this one missing box. Okay. We don't see visual effects like this nowadays. I always wanted this kind of effect in live-action Full Metal Alchemist movies. I just watched the live-action Full Metal Alchemist movie, and I'm really interested in seeing the new one, because I just saw the announcements with, that June is going to be in the new one, along with Caleb Yen voicing Edward Elric. Oh my god. Like, that's just amazing to me. Like, oh my god, we're actually going to have him coming back and playing him. That's just amazing to me. Huh, that was a quick level. I think I was supposed to do something there, but I don't know exactly what I was supposed to do in that level. Nitrous Brio. Alright, let's take this motherfucker out here. Let's see if I remember how to do this level. I think you're supposed to, he throws stuff at you and then you gotta jump on him. Oh god. I do not remember how to do this. Ah! Oh, okay, you jump on this. Fuck. Oh god. Damn it! Alright. Hopefully I'll get, Oh, it squirts back at him. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, crap. Okay. Come on. He just stood there for a second. Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Come on, Doctor, get creative. Damn it. That is a hard level. They should have taken some inspiration from John Carpenter or David Cronenberg. Oh, yeah, I think like that. Okay, actually, now that we're talking about Cronenberg, I'm curious what other movies Cronenberg has done, because the only one that I know from, like, memory, or the one that I think of the most is The Fly, but I don't think I've ever seen any of his other films. I'm curious what else he's done. I know he directed, this is interesting. He directed an adaptation of a Broadway play called M. Butterfly, and I remember, like, that one specifically because, basically, M. Butterfly is a really interesting Broadway show. It was actually, for those who are Law & Order as Special Victims Unit fans in here, fuck me, they were, it was actually the debut of this wonderful actor named B.D. Wong, who played Dr. George Huang on Law & Order Special Victims Unit. And the story of M. Butterfly involves a French diplomat who, okay. So the story of M. Butterfly is about a French diplomat who falls in love with a Chinese opera singer, and he conducts this this sort of 20-year affair with her, and he tells her all of these state secrets. And then years later, he's arrested for espionage, and it's revealed that the opera singer that he was with all these years. Oh, he's gonna drink it. He's gonna drink it. No. Oh, he's not gonna drink it? He's supposed to drink it. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck. Remember how to do this. Come after me. Come after me. Yeah, Endres Brio Hulk, or whatever the hell you call it. Okay, one more. Come on, one more. I need one more. Come on. Discount Bruce Banner. What? That didn't count? I guess I gotta wait for him to get a little closer. All right. But okay. What I was saying about M. Butterfly. Basically, years later, the diplomat is arrested for espionage, and it's revealed that this opera singer that he had an affair with for 20 years, who was played by B.D. Wong, is not only a spy, but was also a man in disguise as a woman, which is something I think when they talk about when they talk about it in like the play, the diplomat might have known or could have been in denial of, because of the fact that well, back in that time period in Chinese opera, female parts were played by men. So it was definitely something that it was an interesting thing. And one of the cool things about that play was that when they put it on, when they were creating the playbill, they actually created the alias BD for BD Wong, because his real name I think is Bradley, and they changed it because they wanted to take the gender out of his name, so that way like it would surprise people when it's revealed that this like character that he's playing is actually a man in disguise, and the name stuck. But it's a really, really interesting thing. But going back to what you were saying, okay, oh, he directed A History of Violence? I didn't know he did that. We watched a clip of that in one of my film classes in college. Videodrome, haven't seen Videodrome. Dead Ringers, okay. Yeah, I don't know a lot of those films. I feel like I'm a pleb because I feel like the only film I know is The Fly. But I'm genuinely interested now to see what those are, because it sounds interesting. But also, Kay, about B.D. Wong, I saw, so I was watching a little thing on, so I listen to Broadway albums all the time, like whenever I'm at the gym or things like that, and they did a revival of You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown on Broadway in 1999, and B.D. Wong played Linus in that, which was pretty cool. Hold on, I gotta allow this right here. Okay. Naked Lunch. Yes, he adapted William S. Burroughs' infamous book. I've never heard of that book, actually. I never heard of Naked Lunch. Though I think... I'm trying to think of any... I have heard that book, actually, Oh, wait, Scanners? He directed Scanners? Okay, Scanners I've seen. Scanners I know about because of the head explosion scene. I do remember that. Whenever I think of Naked Lunch, though, God, that makes me think of another thing that I'm gonna talk about in a second. Oh, come on, Slimer, get your ass over here. All right, I'm gonna beat this motherfucking doctor if I can. Oh. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, lordy, lordy. Okay. All right, he's gonna take the thing. He's gonna drink the potion. Ah! Shit! I should have dodged that. Fuck! 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 Oh God! I lost my. God damn it! I lost my goddamn Aku Aku mask. Oh, he's gonna drink it. Yep, he's drinking it. All right, come on, come on. Come on. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Come on, mister. Come on. Come on. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. Come on. Yes! Oh, he's dead. Existence Z, which is his take on video game VR isekai genre. Oh, okay. You know, the more I think about it, wouldn't, what is it? I'm trying to think. I don't know if this is just me thinking about this, but do you think that maybe, what is the movie? I kind of feel like, Tron might have been a precursor to the isekai genre, but I'm not sure. Eee! Oh, he got zapped right there, my dude. All right. Oh. Run, 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 run. Okay. Run back. Oh, specifically the video game or the isekai genre. I feel like Tron might have been a precursor to the isekai genre because of the fact that it involves a guy going into a video game, that kind of thing. I don't know. Like, at least that's how I viewed it anyway. I don't know. I'm lame in that way. But yeah, Tron was proto-isekai. I just love it. Okay, actually, I love that term proto, because like I've been listening, I mean, when I hear about music genres like proto-prog, proto-punk and everything, and I'm just like, I just love that term proto. It's like precursor, or proto-prog, proto-punk, proto-jazz, a lot of stuff like that. Actually, when you think about it, actually, if you think about it, bands like Black Sabbath were technically proto-metal. You know, like, they were like the first heavy, or no, I think, I'm trying to think of what could have been the first, when I was watching Jazzy Oliver's Kingdom Hearts 2 stream, when they visited Space Paranoid, I joked on the chat that I'm going to tell my kids this was Sword Art Online. Shakira done responded, yes, please. I remember that, yeah. Oh my god, that was hilarious. That's amazing. TNT crate. Oh, fuck! I just love that. Oh, hold on, I got a message here on Discord. Oh, it's Jazzy. Jazzy actually messaged me. Oh my lord. Hold on, I have to do this little bit with Jazzy here. What do you mean there's only soup? We're doing the soup store bit in DMs right now. Oh my god. And also, you need to check out Jan's Fang Major's Alice. His name is mispronounced. is pronounced Jan Van Svankschmer, which is surrealist stop motion. Oh, I have seen that actually. I have actually seen that. Wait, Jay, I actually saw that in a class in college. You just jogged my memory there. Holy crap. I cannot believe I forgot about that. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Damn it, I missed some stuff. Hold on, I gotta kill myself very quickly and go back and do that. But yeah, I have seen that, and I remember like that actually freaked me out. Like that actually freaked me out slightly, cause like, okay, so I am usually a all right, how the hell am I gonna get up there? Oh, there we go. Gotta cheat the system a little bit. 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Cool. All right. Hold on. I gotta text this back to Jazzy. Give me a sec. Well, then get out of the... Well, then get out of the soup aisle! All right, you don't have to shout at me! Oh no, Frankenstein monster. Bye, fool! Cool. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I gotta time this properly. Ah! Okay. Okay. Hello. Come over here. Hold on, Jazzy's texting me back. Let me do this again. Oh, wait. Actually, no. This is a server tag. Oh, my friend Mia's live. Awesome. Actually, I think we might raid... Actually, because I think we might do a raid tonight. How would you all feel about raiding my friend Mia Page, or Mia's VO, or Mia's VA, or... I'm sorry, I can't say that right. My brain's not working tonight. But no, Jay, I actually did see that. I saw, I actually watched, that Alice thing when I was in college, So, when I was in college, we had to do these things where we would, watch films or would research film periods and stuff and do reports on them, and or like presentations on them. And I did mine on the Ridley Scott Alien film. And this one person in our class, I can't remember who it was, did it on stop motion animation, and they included a scene from that movie. Alice, and I remember like watching that scene, like when she goes into like little girl mode and everything, or like when she's in doll mode or something. And I remember like it was very weird. It was a very weird thing watching that scene. But I remember specifically enjoying that scene and how weird it was. But yeah, there was also like a bunch of 30s animated like stop motion films and stuff. Like, so. I don't know if this was like, Damn it! Alright. Oh, Jazzy's texting me back. Hold on. What do you mean there's more soup? Okay. Try this again. But yeah, like, I mean... Actually, no, there was a film that I do remember that utilized stop motion, and it was an adaptation of Gulliver's Travels, or I guess it was called The New Gulliver. Come on! Jesus, please give me an Aku Aku. Okay, yes, thank you for the Aku Aku. Some, are you in Lelouch's role or Suzaku's role? I'm reading Lelouch's part right now. Actually, okay, so to... Okay, hold on. Yeah, I'm actually reading Lelouch's part in this, but so I had a fan fiction idea that I was toying with a little bit. Like, so so occasionally on the side, like I write like fan fiction and stuff, just for fun. Like, I mean, well, not really. I used to really write it, but sometimes I'll write it like just on my own, and it's stuff that you guys are never gonna see. And I wrote a version of so I wrote this story, or I had this outline for a story in my brain, and it deals with characters from Elreka 7, but primarily because that's one of the shows that I kind of like based it around. Haruhi Suzumiya, Code Geass, and a few others, and like it's kind of a story about like a rock band type situation. Like, you know, kind of about like the whole like how rock band gets together and how they write their songs and everything. I kind of based it around that. But it's kind of a thing that I think about a lot, because when I'm at the gym and I'm listening to like songs like on my iPhone, I'll have moments where I just like I think about these songs and or how they're performed live, and sometimes I'll imagine like anime characters performing these songs, like performing in the band, like doing the guitar solo or things like that, you know, like little things like that. Fuck. Okay. It's just kind of like little things like that I like to kind of get into, you know? I swear to God, if they kill me in this level for dying, like, I'm going to have a freaking heart attack. Because there is no way you can make it through this level without dying at least once. I mean, I'm sure you could, but I don't know. The 5 ads cut off your story. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Jay. So, tell me, like, so tell me, where I left off, and I'll continue it. I gotta control those ads. Oh dear. Oh god. Ah! Man. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. I do have to focus here because I do want to get this. Okay, hold on, let me just do this. What do you mean you're at soup? Okay. All right, here we go. Oh my god. You know, I think a lot about that soup store meme, and I think to myself, like, how, like, it... Because I remember seeing it when it first came out in 2015, and I think it got more well-known because of, like, the Source Filmmaker animations that people were doing of it. Like, but it was just that one thing. Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? Oh boy. It was definitely a trip, but I always remember, like, I remember, like, little things from it more often, like, particularly, the mole people thing, like, oh my god, it was the mole people! Mole people took Nunnally. It wasn't mole people, you idiot. It was worms. Worms? Yeah. Yeah, picture Nunnally. Picture worms. There you go. God. Oh, mole people even look like anyway. And it turns out there actually were worms in the fucking thing. Jesus. Fuck. All right. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. No, I was saying I wrote, like, a fan fiction, and I was thinking, like, because, okay, people might disagree with me on this, but if there's any ship that I will say I like in Code Geass, I ship Lelouch and Colin, okay? I know that that's probably going to be... Suzaku only ate crayons and lighter fuels, right? Yeah, he did. He lived on a diet of crayons and lighter fluid, and he also set a slip and slide on fire. God, I can't believe I actually remembered that, though, that he set the slip and slide on fire. Shit. I take it back. Fucking, that one level, that's not the hardest level. This is the hardest level. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna make it past this, but I will try. Oh my god, I did it. God. Jump over, jump over, jump over. God, it's one of these levels, isn't it? Oh my lord. Only nearly perfect, but you died. Yeah, I empathize with Crash right there, because that... I'm sorry, there is no way you could have made it through that without dying. Now, this is where you're supposed to get the alternate ending, but we're not getting the alternate ending here, because we gotta go back and get more. But we will get that alternate ending, I swear. Dr. Neocortex. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Is that what he said? Darn you, Crash Bandicoot? I always thought he said, darn, Crash Bandicoot. Whoa! It obliterated him.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Okay. Dodge this. Dodge that. Oh, okay, you gotta hit that one back at him. Okay. I get it now. So hit that one back at him. Oh, come on. Jesus!
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Come on. Come on. Hello, Crash Bandicoot. Welcome to die. Hello, Crash Bandicoot. Welcome to die. That's my attempt at it. That was terrible. Seriously, he just obliterated him. What the hell?
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Oh dear. Oh my god. Take that, Neocortex. gotta watch that. All right.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Okay, 1. There we go. Give me another one. Give me another one. Damn it! Okay.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
You know, it's funny because, like, Neo Cortex's voice in the original was not as baritone as it was. I think it was a little higher in the first game. But I don't know. I feel like it's because they were only working with so much back then. Because this was like, I think one of Naughty Dog's first games. So they didn't really have a lot in terms of a voice cast that they could work with now, like they do nowadays. Okay, nice. So the voice was a little different, but then when they came back the next year with a higher budget and a little bit more after the success of the game, they were able to actually like make it work and use more of a different kind of approach to it, which was cool. I really liked it. Oh, they move. Thank you.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, motherfucker, get over here. Come on, shoot green ones at me. They're gonna move. They're so gonna move. Oh God, why do they have to move? Okay. I think it's one more. God. Oh. So close.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Oh, damn it. Damn it, I missed it. Shoot, rewind. Yes, okay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Oh. All right. Give me a green one. Give me a green one. Come on, give me a green one. Come on. Come on, Mr. Cortex. Come on. I'm your creation. You can have a little bit of some sympathy for me. Well, okay, then again, he wouldn't really have sympathy because, you know, he's trying to kill me. No, 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 no. Damn it! All right.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Have I gone? I think I went through 20 lives so far. Yeah, this level does really get you. Fuck. All right. All right.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Come on. It does have a Cuphead vibe, though, doesn't it? Oh, damn it. Okay, we got 2 Aku Akus. This is good. Concentrate, 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 concentrate. All right. Alright. Come on, come over to me, come on. You know me. Come on. God damn it. Alright. On. Man.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna shoot this spiky-haired motherfucker down if it's the last thing I do. Oh god, I should have been paying attention there. Okay. Okay, okay. Damn it, I missed it. Okay. Okay. Okay, one more time, one more time. Come on. One more. Okay. Okay, last one. Come on. Last one. Last one. Yes! Woo! We did it, guys! All right. Bye! Oh, and there's Tawna. Giving him a big hug. Nice. Yeehaw is right. And then they fly away, and Tawna's never seen again until Crash Bandicoot 4 when we get an alternate version of her. Alright. You'd think this is it, Jay, but it's actually not it completely. Because we have to get to 100% completion to get the second ending. And to do that, we are going back to the levels to get all the gems. And then we're going to find out a way to get to this. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we're going to do it. Oh yeah, what a game indeed. Okay. So let's see where we still have to get some stuff. So, also, I just saw you're getting a gaming laptop. Awesome! God, it's going to be so much fun when you get a gaming PC, because then you can finally stream and do all your favorite stuff on there. So let's see where else we need to go. So I think, let's start with Jungle Rollers. So we're going to do as much as we can to get the gems that we need. It's probably going to take a little long, but that's fine. Nice. That's a good model. I'm hoping when I move my PC out, because I'm going to like bring that along with my my gaming stuff and my suitcase and everything to Texas. It's going to be a little crazy, but you know. Okay, got a, oh, okay, there we go. Oh, shit, gotta go back up. Try again. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Alright. I'm planning to see the stop-motion anime movie titled Blood Tea in Red Spring this month. It was done by one animator, spent like 12 years bringing it into fruition. Interesting. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing what that's like. Jay, tell me how that is when you see it. I'd love to check it out. Had so many amazing, like, stop-motion films. If we're talking about, like, some of the best stop-motion films out there, though, honestly, I'm gonna have to give it to Kubo and the Two Strings. That's one of my favorites. And, of course, Fantastic Mr. Fox. So, you know, it's funny. I was talking with somebody recently about, like, some other, like, films, like, particularly, like, and the animator is currently working on a new one. Oh, okay, and she has a TikTok and Twitter account. Interesting. So, I've actually been researching a lot of classic, like films of that time. Like, okay. Ew, Crash. So, like, I'm trying to think. Oh, fuck, what was it? There was actually a thing I remember specifically about, one particular, oh, okay, I know what it was. So, I was looking up a lot of films, like, animated films that won Academy Awards for Best Animated Feature, and here's the thing. I love the Pixar movie Up. It's a great movie. However, is it bad for me to say that I feel like Fantastic Mr. Fox should have won Best Animated Feature? Or is that, like, a little too, like... Or am I, like, being a little too hard on the movie? Okay. I just got the Aku Aku thing and they sent me down again? God. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like Wes Anderson is long overdue for earning an Oscar. I mean, the dude is an auteur with filmmaking, and he still hasn't gotten his Academy Award yet, and I'm so mad about that. I mean, now, I'm not saying that I don't think Up is a good movie. I think it's a great film. I mean, in fact, but I would say I wouldn't have minded if, like, something like Fantastic Mr. Fox or even Kubo won that year. Or no, not Kubo, Coraline won that year, because Coraline is a damn fucking amazing movie. Like, it's probably one of the greatest films ever made, you know? Like, I have nothing but great things to say about Coraline. I mean, I've seen it. I saw it in theaters opening weekend, like, in 3D, mind you. And I remember, like, just thinking to myself, man, why aren't other movies like this? Because I was already kind of a big fan of, like, Nightmare Before Christmas, which Henry Selick, the director, had done in the 90s, and I did like James and the Giant Peach, so it would have been cool to, like, see a version of that movie, kind of get some kind of awards, you know? And I feel like it is cool that, that Henry Selick was able to... Oh, man, I need to get a fucking gem for that. Alright, we gotta go find that gem. So I don't know where we're gonna find it, but we gotta find it. If Up wasn't my pick for that award would be Coraline or Fantastic Mr. Fox. Yeah, I mean, like... That's just, like I said, it's just my opinion. I don't dislike, Up. I mean, I think Up is a great film in its own right. I just feel like for me, I would have liked to see something like I would have liked to have seen something like, you know, like Fantastic Mr. Fox win or something like that, because that's just the kind of movie that I'm very much into. I love films like that. Okay, Slippery Climb. This is the red gem. Oh, this is gonna murder my sanity. Whew. You gotta get the color corresponding gems to get this. Alright. Pray for me, guys. Because this is going to hurt me so much. Okay. so good. All right, we're going back. We're going back. God, I kept forgetting how much I like this game. Actually, is Hiltonium still there? Hiltonium, are you still there? No, Jay, I was talking to Hiltonium Music. He's another guy. Yeah, I'm wondering if everybody was still here. Probably all taking their time. Oh. Okay. Just chill out. One of the people I am excited to meet when I get to Texas is my friend Des Simmons, or well, they originally were known as Chelsea Simmons back at the time, but they are now known as Des. They're non-binary. Yeah, they're really, really cool. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oh god, okay. Pay attention. It's gonna go down. Okay, go. 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 Alright. Okay. Okay, okay. Concentration mode. Concentration mode. Oh god. Concentration mode. Alright. No! No! Oh god. Hey! Riri, good to see you! I admit, I like that though, Jay, it's really nice. Hey Reese, Riri, how are you? Okay. As you can see, I am... a little scared. Okay. Awesome, awesome. As you can see, I am trying to make this level in one go. And I'm very anxious doing it. God, I wish I had an Aku Aku mask right now. Okay. It's okay, it's gonna be okay. Get out of here, we don't like your kind. Okay. Okay. Okay, embryo token. Perfect. What is this, some deranged prisoner dude? Okay. Okay, spare change. It's about the Disney's Akira pitch thing. I got the idea from the deepest thoughts I had in the past where I tried to reimagine. Yeah, I'm actually, Akira is one of the reasons I like spare change, ma'am. Spare change, ma'am. Or like It's like, next time you see me, or next time you see me, this towel will be eating out of the palm of my hands. Spare change. Spare change, ma'am. God, I freaking love that episode so much. Okay, that is a hard one. All right. I'm glad that people here get my, oh, welcome to the chat room. What just happened? It's weird. Stream okay for everyone here? Sorry, I just want to make sure nothing glitched out or anything, because I remember last time we had a moment where the stream ended up crashing, so I want to make sure that didn't happen again. Then stories make attempts to make a live. There was actually an Akira trailer. There was actually an Akira trailer that came out. I don't know. I think it was a bunch of college students that made it, but I remember it was so cool. It had all these really great visual effects, and it was very interesting. Like I don't remember. I remember like so much about like attempts to dub it, but I feel like I don't know. Akira just feels like a movie that ADS. Wait, ADS? I'm curious what ADS is. Shit. Wait, Jay, what is AD? Oh, ads. He said ads. Okay. Oh, I did not. I thought he said ADS for some reason. I'm so sorry. God, fucking ads. I can't fucking. This is why I'm. Okay. Watch me translate everything. Mwahaha. That's so good. Riri equals Patrick's unofficial mod. I actually do have some mods on board, as a matter of fact. Actually, Riri, I was looking for some mods, so I might end up actually hitting you up on that. Actually, I'm trying to get some things together, though, for it. It's a little hard, because, like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out, like, the whole thing with modding. Crap. Alright. Okay. I can do this level. I can do this bonus round as many times as I want, and I will not die. But I'm scared of dying because I don't want to. I want to get the fucking gem in this level. I really do. Fuck. All right. All right. Fuck! Okay. God, this is killing my brain cells. Alright. So I tried to flesh out that Akira is urban fantasy's right idea, and I realized there were so many cool ways to be done, and then I thought Tetsuo is a girl now, and she's the Disney princess from another world. That would be interesting. I don't know. I mean... Hey, Ethan! How you doing, my man? How's it going? Good to see you. That's my friend Ethan, guys. He's a really cool guy. Alright, let's see. Marvel tried making... They did? I did not know that. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, run. Okay, jump. Jump. Okay, that one is hard. That shit right there is fucking hard. Okay. But... her animal sidekick is a spider. Cool, cool. Kind of like, but her animal sidekick is a spider. A spider sidekick. You know how awesome that would be, though? I'm sorry, whenever I think about, like, all the fucking, like, Disney princesses, I just think about, like... Alright, we did it. Alright, awesome. Let's try and finish this level and get that gem. Okay. Okay. Concentration mode. Okay. Okay. God. Damn it! Alright, we're going back. We're going back. Notice how I'm not screaming my throat out this time like last time and having a complete mental breakdown. That's because I'm more mature this time. More mature, but also having a lot of, what's the word? Okay. So, I was actually thinking about a little something else, in terms of, well, I'm not really thinking about Disney princess movies and everything. I was thinking more about, horror and slasher icons, if anybody's interested in talking about that. Because, earlier today, I was watching Cece's World, while I was at the gym, and I was watching a video about Dr. Sam Loomis, who is the protagonist of, I guess the protagonist of the Halloween movies? I don't even know. We gotta go back. Alright. Ophelia from Pan's Labyrinth. Oh, Pan's Labyrinth, man, that movie still scares the shit out of me whenever I think about it. Okay, are we all looking forward to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio Netflix movie coming out soon? This is probably going to be the best of the Pinocchio movies that come out this year, you know, especially considering that this one does not have Pauly Shore in it, is actually more of a close adaptation of the original story, and wasn't a desperate attempt to make money. Looking at you, Disney. That's a big thing, because I've been watching, like, all the Disney, like, stuff going on, like, and let me tell you, man, it's just, like, crazy. Crap. Alright. Oh, yeah, so Ethan, they just released a new, live action... Yeah, I need to see Hocus Pocus as well. I need to see the second Hocus Pocus, too. I'm gonna see if I can watch it once I'm settled in Texas with Jazzy and Steph. We can watch it together. But... basically, they made a new Pinocchio movie, and, like, it was just, like, the weirdest thing ever, like, to make, like, a... I don't know, because, like... on paper, it sounds like a good idea. I mean, it's one of the most recognizable Disney films. It's considered like one of the most groundbreaking. But at the same time, they took away a lot of core elements that made it a very endearing film. And some parts of it just don't make sense. Now, I will say, Joseph Gordon-Levitt as Jiminy Cricket was pretty good. I did like the actor they got to play Pinocchio. I also will admit that I thought it was interesting getting to see a lot of the other actors, but yeah, it's like... oh, that was lucky. I might end up loving Del Toro animated movie and would rank it up with Mateo Scoro's take in the old Disney. Yeah, definitely. It is interesting how, like, back in 2019, and I know, Jay, you know about this, they made an adaptation of Pinocchio, a live-action adaptation in Italy that had a, that was more closer to the original story, Carlo Collodi's original story, and also, had a, actually brought Roberto Benigni to play Geppetto. And this is an interesting fact because, Roberto Benigni, in 2002, attempted to make his own adaptation of Pinocchio, and it actually was a fairly good one in Italy, from what I understand. But sadly, it was butchered because Miramax decided to give it an English dub, and they cast like Breckin Meyer to play Pinocchio, and it just was awful. Like, it was a bad dub. But it was interesting because Roberto got to come back and play Geppetto in this one, and I feel like in a weird way it was like, because here's the thing, people like called it his redemption for Pinocchio, but I'm like, okay, look, I don't think it was his version of it was a bad movie necessarily. I just think that it was a film that I think had a lot of good stuff in it, but just was not recognized. But also I think that, generally speaking, it was a good movie in its own right in Italy. It was the dub that ruined it, because Miramax, they ruin everything. I mean, hell, they ruined Thief and the Cobbler. Yeah, oh yeah, Ethan, I'm very into movies. Like, I could go on for hours talking about it. When you meet me in person, you'll see. Yeah, okay. Riri, I can go on for hours about, I could go on for hours talking about, Thief and the Cobbler. If I can just get the fuck over this thing. Hold on, I need to concentrate on this. Okay. Okay. Come on. Ugh. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, pay attention. No, no. Oh, god damn it, I lost my Aku Aku mask. Okay. Yes. Okay. I thought Thief and the Cobbler was my fever dream. So Thief and the Cobbler was very interesting because, like, I watched a whole video about it. Okay. This is for, I'm sure, Jay, you know about this, and I'm sure, obviously, Riri, you know about this, and I just fell down again. I'm so stupid. Hold on, I gotta get back up there, and then once I get a second, I will continue my monologue about Thief and the Cobbler. Okay. Okay. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Damn it! Alright. We're starting over. But I'll continue my Thief and the Cobbler thing. So, the guy who was responsible for Thief and the Cobbler, or who created the idea, was this animator named Richard Williams, who would go on to do, a lot of people know him for multiple different, works, including the Chuck Jones Christmas Carol, which he worked on. He did his own Raggedy Ann and Andy musical adventure, which was like a really trippy 70s musical film that he made. And then there was, and then most notably, the animation for Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which he won Academy Award for Best Visual Effects and a special honorary award for animation work, particularly the combination of live action and animation, which Roger Rabbit kind of really perfected. So, Thief and the Cobbler was a movie that he had wanted to work on for so long, and he had spent a lot of time putting it together, and it was independently funded, and he started working on it in the 1960s, but it wasn't released until 1993. Now here's why that is. Because the film was independently funded throughout his career, and he was working on other projects at the time to do this, and also going through different people to work on it. And in a lot of ways, he did have a bit of an ego with it, because he believed that that Thief and the Cobbler was going to be his magnum opus. And he was right, in a way. It is definitely his magnum opus. However, what happened was, it took so long to create the film, and it went over budget, and he was very perfectionist, so it ended up, like, falling behind schedule, that Miramax took control of the movie, cut him off the project, and basically recast a lot of the things, cut different footage, reanimated certain segments, and basically made it into an Aladdin ripoff, because Aladdin had been released 3 years prior by that point, and created a whole other film, and it was butchered for so many years. And then a couple years, several years ago, an animation student crafted this version of it called the Recobble Cut, using old archival footage and new things to be able to tell the story that Richard Williams wanted to. And you can see it on YouTube. It's a beautiful film. I love it so much. It's really supposed to be an artsy kind of film. It's not really even supposed to be it's not really a spoken narrative. So I feel like, in a way, it kind of like created a whole. They created the film that Richard Williams wanted to tell, and I feel like it is sad because Richard Williams did have a great idea that I feel like sadly didn't get made, but I feel like the Recobble Cut really does tell it that way. And there's a lot of great videos on it. I recommend, if you're a huge fan of like animation, to go look it up. It's great. Random side question: how many guitars do you own? Okay, Ethan. I own 4. I have a Ovation acoustic guitar. I have a I have an Ovation acoustic guitar. I have a Gibson Les Paul Standard, and I have a let's see. And I also have a, let's see, and I have a Sterling by Music Man Stingray bass. Though, personally, I've been wanting to get more of a... Personally, I've been wanting to trade in the bass for a different one, and also I want to get, like, a Taylor acoustic. Alright, we're going back. We're going back. In my opinion, The Thief and the Cobbler can be made today under a few years instead of a few decades by using today's animation software. I meant could be made. I think it could have been made. It could be made like with today's animation software and things like that. It was. I think the thing is getting it perfected the way that Richard Williams would have wanted it. And sadly, Richard Williams passed away a couple of years ago, so I don't know. I don't know if they actually managed to create the film that he wanted. So I feel like I would love to see a version of Thief and the Cobbler come to life that is actually told the way he did it, and also like I'd love it if there could be some people that could create it his way. But I don't know. I mean, it's just it's a footnote in animation history that I think really speaks out like that. But yeah, like I think Thief and the Cobbler was a film that really it's kind of like, I kind of consider it like the Heaven's Gate of animation. No, I'm not talking about Heaven's Gate the cult. I'm talking about Heaven's Gate the movie. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people in here. I'm sure, Jay, you know about Heaven's Gate the movie, right? Multiple animation project, but The Thief and the Cobbler. Yes! That would be what it would be. Yes, I know that Michael Cimino movie. So, okay, I have not seen Michael Cimino's other movie, The Deer Hunter. That is something I need to check out at some point, because I've heard it's a brutal film to watch, like probably one of the hardest war movies. The movie that movie kind of ended the new Hollywood era. Fuck. Okay. Here's another monologue that we're going to talk about with this movie. So, here we go. So, to sum it up, Michael Cimino's Heaven's Gate. So, it was a movie based upon the Johnson County War, which was a it was a story how like of like a sort of debate that erupted between Yugoslavian residents in Wyoming and certain other people. It was like about land settlements and stuff. And it was a movie that Michael Cimino set out to make, and he, at the time, became a very well-known Hollywood director after making his movie The Deer Hunter, which was a financial and critical success and won the Academy Award for Best Picture, along with several other things. And it was probably another example of ego run rampant in that sense, because so what happened was, during the making of that movie, a lot of people well, they spent a lot of time working on the movie. Like they were in Wyoming, I think they started filming in 1978, and they didn't finish filming until probably around 79, like early 80. Voltage, thank you for the raid! Oh my god! Look at this photograph! Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, Voltage, thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Look at this graph. Look at this photograph. Whenever I think of the look at this photograph thing, I just think about this. So, I used to watch this YTP creator called Emperor Lemon, or Emp Lemon, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Emp Lemon. And he, did a thing where, hello, Voltage, how are you, man? Voltage, how are you? Thank you so much for the raid, dude. For those who don't know me, for anybody who's new to our chat, oh, we did a live, oh, shit, that's awesome! That's awesome, man. So, you ruined his movie monologue. I'll finish up in a second, but first, to introduce anybody, hi, I'm Patrick Mealy. I'm a voice actor. My pronouns are he, they. I am a voice actor for animation, video games, anime, commercials, audiobooks, and much more. Some roles you guys might know me for. I'm the voice of Gashin Tezuka in Ame Warrior the Borderline. I've also voiced in Genshin Impact, Mobile Legends, Blush, as well as a few other titles. And yeah, welcome to my stream. We are streaming Crash Bandicoot, and I'm attempting to make it to 100% completion and not make it through this level without dying, as we've covered. And I was actually in the middle of a monologue about Michael Cimino's Heaven's Gate, which I will continue in a second. But thank you all so much for coming here. Voltage, thank you so much for the raid. I very much appreciate it. But yeah, let's continue on with that monologue. So the movie was basically what happened was they were working on this movie, and so in this documentary I saw, like, when all the actors had to go through a lot of training because they were going into kind of like a different time period, and sets were built and constructed, like probably like whole towns and buildings were constructed to make it look like the 19th century during the Old West. So and one of the things that they did was they had this thing called Camp Cimino, which they called it, where everybody basically had to learn a lot of stuff on the side. Like they had to take they would get up at like 6 in the morning, and they go to cockfighting lessons. They'd go to their Yugoslavian dialect lessons, horseback riding, shooting blanks, all kinds of stuff like that. And then eventually roller skating lessons, because there's a really fun scene in the movie where the characters all like are drinking and having a party, and they all are roller skating, and it was considered like a very it was a kind of an over the top scene, but it was a very cool scene as well. But basically, to sum it up, the movie ended up going monstrously over budget and behind schedule, because Michael Cimino was very much a perfectionist, and he like would have multiple different takes. He'd have certain scenes filmed in certain days. In fact, there was also a moment where it was overcast one day, and he was waiting for the clouds to move before they shot anything. So it was a film that had a lot of like stuff going on, and in a lot of ways, it was a little megalomaniacal in his case. But I think overall, it had a good idea to it. But overall, when the movie was being released, there was a lot of problems. Like, the press kind of got to the movie and made up this whole thing of it being like an ego run rampant type deal. It was a whole like mess. And unfortunately, as a result of that, the movie ended up suffering from bad publicity. And then when it came out, so the editing was a big process, because Michael Cimino, they edited the film, and the original work print of the film, which is the cut that they show like to the producers before they do anything, and usually they can cut out a couple more minutes of it, was around 325 minutes, which is like a 5-hour movie, and he had to cut it down even more. So he cut it down. Yeah. There was some press about like animals getting hurt on the set, particularly the 5 hours. Yeah, and so they demanded that he cut it down even further, and he cut it down to, I think, 219 minutes, which is about the length of Lawrence of Arabia or the Ten Commandments and stuff. And then film came out in New York. It had a premiere in 1980, and it was lambasted by critics. Like, the critics, like, went awful on it. Like, they hated it. But I feel like a lot of the hatred came from one person's review of it, which was a very negative review that kind of didn't really even look into the artistic part of the movie and just kind of focused on the bad publicity aspect of it. So because of that, it kind of eclipsed the movie, and because of that, the movie sadly suffered, and it was a big box office disaster. And it was essentially destroyed by critics. But not only that, the other thing that happened with the movie was that, okay, we're gonna get this. Yes, we got the red gem. Awesome. All right, get the red gem. Come on, Crashy, get the red gem. Yes. Was it Pauline Kael? I don't think it was Pauline Kael. It was Vincent Canby, I believe his name was. All right, nice. So basically, what happened after that, kind of going into more detail about the movie. Shit, what was it? Small retention at Cannes that next year. French critics liked it more. That is true. So another thing that happened when they were doing the movie was besides like the allegations of there were allegations of animal abuse because of like scenes with the horses and stuff. But yeah, and then they ended up cutting the film down even further. I believe they cut it down to about they had to cut it down again, probably even more than last time. And I think they cut the film down to about 180 minutes, and that was considered like one of the biggest injustices done to the film because it didn't need to be edited because it was perfect in its own way. However, so the film kind of faded, and unfortunately, it bankrupted United Artists, which was like considered one of the big studios in helping like filmmakers to have more control over their films. So it kind of like destroyed the new Hollywood era, essentially. However, years later, the film has gone through a lot of critical reappraisal and has kind of been praised for, I've seen the movie, actually, the redos of it, and I think it was overall a good movie. It's a little flawed. It was like A24 before A24. That's right, yeah, it was like A24. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but I will try. Okay. But I think, I was watching this documentary about it, so... Well, I was watching this documentary about it, particularly... I'll come back to this level a little later. I was watching this documentary about Heaven's Gate, and I learned that similar things have happened where movies went over budget and also, were kind of, not controversial, but they were kind of, not really seen positively in the original, during their original run, and I think that was something that was kind of Heaven's Gate kind of fell victim to that, unfortunately. I think probably one of the most common examples of a film that fell victim to that was Cleopatra. Cleopatra was a film that came out in the 60s, and it was so over budget, it nearly, like, they had to close the studio, basically, so people could, do so people could focus on that one movie. And the only reason the film was saved was because of the affair between Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor, which was like front page news at the time. So I think like scandal basically saved the movie, which is a rare thing these days. Like I just heard recently that like this new movie by Olivia Wilde that has Harry Styles and Florence Pugh in it from Midsommar, is actually probably a lot more, yeah, it is. I mean, like, I actually had something similar happen on set where there was a lot of fighting, but I don't know, like, I haven't seen, this new movie, oh, the Stepford Wives 5. Yeah, okay, Voltage, tell me a little bit about that. What exactly happened? I don't know a lot about what went on behind that movie, but I hear, like, some shit went down, so tell me what happened. So first things first is that Harry Styles isn't a very good actor. I mean, I think Harry Styles is a fairly decent actor. I mean, here's the thing. I liked him in Dunkirk, okay? Like, but that's just my opinion, okay? Just my opinion, though. So first things first is that Harry Styles isn't very good. And he did a lot of press with people, and Chris Pine went viral for his reaction to one of Harry's responses. Oh my god, what exactly happened? Like, Chris Pine went viral? I gotta hear that. He did a lot of press with people. Like a press tour type thing? Fuck. Sorry, I got my phone in my pocket. And then there was a clip where it looks like Chris Pine got spit on by Harry. Oh. Jesus, Harry, calm down. Damn, that is crazy, honestly. I've never expected, though, that there could be so much on-set drama with a movie. But what happened with Florence, like Florence Pugh? Carry on his edgelord phase. Harry's Will Smith moment. Oh god. I don't know much about the Florence business. Yeah, I don't know. That's just weird to me. Oh, come on. Damn it. All right. I did hear if we're talking like scandal, though, when it came to movies, one of the ones that I know a little bit more about, specifically, was actually, one of the ones that I know a bit more about, was actually, if I remember correctly. It gets funny every time, honestly, Riri. I mean, like, it's hilarious. Okay, let's see. Got Sippily Climb. Let's try Lights Out again. No, honestly. I'm gonna go back to the this level here. This one's gonna be hard, but I think I can do it. Go up here. Castle Machinery. Let's see, can I jump? Do I have to, like... What? What do you want? I guess I gotta fall down here. Oh, yeah, I do gotta fall down there. Alright. Fuck. Alright. It gets funny every time you watch it, though, like Crash getting bombarded with the boxes. Alright. Also, my cat just joined me, so he's sitting in my lap. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. I'm interested in seeing Don't Worry, Darling, just to see what it's like. Oh, but I remember what I was saying. One of the other things that happened, and my friend Abby Espiritu and I spoke about this. It was actually about the drama with Funny Girl on Broadway. So how many people here know about the show Funny Girl, or have seen, you know, or have seen the movie or anything like that? I mean, how many people here know about it? No, it wasn't really Lea Michele drama. So, in the revival, they cast Beanie Feldstein to play the titular character, and the critics were not nice to Beanie about her singing ability, because Beanie's a great actress, but I think one of the things that happened was that she couldn't really hit the notes like as well, like, because like Funny Girl has a lot of high notes in it, and I think that it was much more difficult for her to hit those notes. But I've seen clips of it, and I think she was lovely in it. But I think that the critics really were mean about her, and so yeah, they brought in Lea Michele to cover for her, and that's kind of leading to a whole thing, because A lot of people don't like Leah Michele, I've noticed, which is honestly... Here's the thing. I think Leah Michele is a very talented actress. I think she's probably... I loved her on Glee. I understand that maybe she's done some shitty shit in the past. I'm hoping she's at least trying to better herself, but we'll see. I don't know. Hi, Mr. Action. Good to see you again. Alright. Hop, 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 hop. Okay. But, I'm glad that we got a bunch of people in here tonight because I am going to be constructing a raid a little later tonight. And I would like all of you to join me in my raid. What do you all say? Would you like to join me on my raid? Yeah, I know you. Yeah, you did say you were down for that. I'm gonna look and see like what we're doing because there's different streamers on tonight. I want to make sure that I can. Yeah, I'm winning. Actually, you missed it earlier, Mr. Action. I made it to the last level with Dr. Cortex. Now I'm doing my my grind to 100% completion, and it's a little hard. Not gonna lie. God, I remember like when I was playing this in college though, how hard it was. Cause like, so I bought this game summer when I was 19, like right after my freshman year of college, and I brought it back. Me and my my roommate Dylan McCord, we were playing it together, and we were grinding so hard to get to 100%, and it was like getting to 100% is not easy. Like it's probably one of the hardest things to get to 100% because you always got to be careful. Like right here, you see, like I just lost an Aku Aku mask right there. All right, watch the pattern. Fuck. Okay. All right, down, 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 down. Which way do we go? Ah, shit. All right. Oh god. Oh wait. What am I doing? I'm going this way. Okay. Still got 94 lives. I did max out my lives pretty good so far though, which is great because I remember when we first started playing this like on stream a couple weeks ago, I was like clamoring to try and keep my lives up, and now we did it. I think because like I grinded so many times in the last level. Or no, I remember what it was. I grinded so much on the Lost City the Lost City part, that I managed to get all that I needed. Yeah, I grinded so much on the Lost City part that I managed to get what I needed for this level. Shit. Alright. So I go down here. Oh. Okay. Whee! Alright. Up again. Oh dear. Can I go down? Yes, I can. Okay. Oh! Oh, God. You gotta be careful there. Sorry if I'm being quiet. I'm just finishing up sticker designs for a possible merch selling for a con. No, it's okay. That's awesome, though. You're making some cool stickers. Actually, Riri, which con are you going to? Okay, go down. Run, 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 run. Oh. Poopy. All right. It's a local con, though, in my area. Kind of finished my money for a big con last July. No problem, guys. No problem. That's awesome, though. You guys are going to some conventions. Yeah, I need to get back to... I do want to get back to cons, but I'm nervous about going to cons just because of the COVID situation. Actually, I actually have to set up my final booster soon, because with moving, I want to make sure that, like, I get everything I need in order, because... You know, you always got to be careful, especially with these days, because nothing is, you got to always be careful, because, like, you could really get sick at certain points, and you never know what could happen. I'm saving money for a con to meet friends in US, like, 2024, when things are okay to travel. Okay, that's cool. Awesome. All right. Okay. Figure out how to do this. Figure out. Oh, wait a minute. I know I said to Jazzy first stop in Dallas because everyone I know, including my family, is there, and I'm gonna be there too. And Jazzy's gonna be my roommate, and it's gonna be awesome. Oh, come on. All right, this one's getting a little bit crazy here, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Please tell me there's one more. Please tell me there's one more. Oh God. Okay. God. Oh my God. Okay. At least I know I'm gonna get the gem, so that's nice. Okay. Oh, come on! Alright. That's it. No more fucking around. One take. Here we go. Look up, bitches. I'm coming to fuck your day up. I literally gained a live and then I lost it. That is just, that's beautiful right there. That's just fucking beautiful. Alright. Okay. Okay, run, run, run. Tell me that's the end. Oh no. I don't want to do anymore. Okay. Oh. Okay. You gasped out loud. Oh my lord. Okay. Get out of here. Get out. Okay. Checkpoint. Wait a minute. I had a checkpoint right there and they took me back? What? So confusing to me. Run. This game is heartless. I don't know if it has a heart, but okay. And then again, it could have a heart. I'm not sure. Yes! Oh, Lord. 86. Okay, Castle Machinery. Nitrous Brio. Let's try the lab. Now this one is going to be a nightmare. I can feel it. Also, I'm just checking my email very quickly. Sorry, I had to check my stuff real quickly. Also, Jay, thank you very much for the link to that film. I'm gonna check it out once I get the chance. Okay. Turn it off. Okay. So I have to make it through this in one go without dying, and that is going to be crazy. Better get out your keyblade. I love that. That is actually on my list of games to play at some point. I'm going to play the entire Kingdom Hearts series at some point. I don't know when, but I will do it. And when I do, it's probably going to just be made up of like a lot of cool stuff. Why not? I mean, dude, I love the Kingdom Hearts series. I can do it. Oh, Voltage, how dare you? Kingdom Hearts 1 is great. Don't you dare talk crap about Kingdom Hearts 1 in front of me. As someone who has never played the games and started with KH1. Did you start with KH1 HD Remix? Did Patrick say Kingdom Hearts? Ooh, yes. Kay. Also, welcome back, Kay. Yes, I am going to, in some point in the future, I'm going to stream the entire Kingdom Hearts trilogy, the entire Kingdom Hearts series. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I will do it. And I was thinking of maybe like a, I don't know if this was, I'm going to see if I can get like guests. Yeah, Jazzy's doing her, Jazzy's actually doing her own series right now with Shakira on the KH games, and I am going to appear in those at some point. But one of the things I am also looking to do is also, one of the things I've been also planning to do with it is, damn it! Sorry, I need to figure this out. One of the things I'm also planning to do is, like, bring on guest stars every week. Like, you know, because it wouldn't be so much fun to, like, play the KH games and not have people on board for it. So I thought to myself, you know, like, I thought it would be fun to, like, have people on. Like, maybe I could ask Dom to come on for me, like Dom Din, she could come on. And a couple of, oh yeah, and definitely Shakira, definitely Shakira. 4, 6, 8, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum because I definitely get why people like Kingdom Hearts. It's just not for me, and the gameplay was the nail in the coffin later stages. It does get a little irritating at some points. And I can understand, like, why, as a KH fan, I totally get why the series isn't everyone's thing. Yeah, me too. I mean, hell, I gotta start the whole level over again. Thank you very much. No, Mr. Action, not singer Shakira. Her name is spelled Shakira with a Y, like Shakyyri. So it's that kind of Shakira. Yeah. Also, don't do the Shakira thing around her because she does not like that at all. She hates that constant comparison. She's told me that, but yeah. No, Shakira Dunn is one of my closest friends. She's so sweet, very kind. Although, me and her and Jazzy, a couple weeks, I think it was like a couple of months ago, we did a thing where we had a Twitter space and we were talking about all the Kingdom Hearts games, and all the levels basically, like all the best and worst worlds in Kingdom Hearts. And we all kind of like gave our own opinions on best and worst worlds. And I remember the one incident I talked about this, and I spoke about it on Twitter. So I was talking about KH3, and how I listened to Robert Jackson's interview with, and she was irritated by the name similarity. Yeah, she is. But to sum it up, basically, if I can remember what I was gonna say, fuck. Oh, okay. So basically, we were talking a little bit about, like, you know, best and worst levels, and like, Jazzy said that her worst level in KH3 was like the 100-acre wood level, and like, cause it was like a mobile game, and I quoted, Lumpy was cute, you know, like like the Heffalump Lumpy, and she was just like, screw Lumpy, and I was like, how dare you? He's a British elephant. And I remember like, yeah, and then I remember in that same thing, like, I remember in that same thing, like, when I called him a British elephant, I remember, like, when I called him a little British elephant, like, oh god, Pooh just floating away. I think Pooh just, like, died and and just, like, went to heaven. I'm not sure. But basically, when we quoted that level, I was like, he's like, first of all, Patrick, he's a Heffalump, get it right. And I'm like, I later made a post, like, where I said, Shakira, like, I'm calling out Shakira Dunn for bad-mouthing the greatness of Lumpy. You will leave him alone. And then, like, and I remember, like, a bunch of people were like, we tolerate no Lumpy slander in this house. And I'm like, I mean, in a sense, she does have a point, though, because, like, he doesn't really have a purpose. 2, 4... But he doesn't really have a purpose, I understand that. But he's adorable! He's a little Heffalump and he's British! He's so cute! Like, we need to tolerate that because he's just so sugoi kawaii woo. I'm going to hell for saying that, aren't I? And you yell at us for saying ooh. I do. Oh, well. I cannot believe I just said that. I'm going to hell for that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this for you guys right now. So you guys can do this. Ada, ada. How's that? Ada, ada. Don't make me come in here for this RR shenanigans. I'm honestly wondering... Okay, we gotta start the level over again. What did I just come into, Lo? Hi, Jordan. You came into me sacrificing my soul to the memes, and you don't want to know what was transpired here. God, oh my lord. Stop this man from doing cringe. I mean, hey, it's not like... The thing is, I'm actually kind of a hypocrite, though, with the ooh-woo stuff, because, I'm partially a hypocrite, not just because of what I just did, but also because so I took a class with Amber Lee Connors. This is back earlier this summer, and I was reading for the character from Dragon Ghost House Hunting, and in that level, in that particular thing, I had a thing come in where okay. So what happened was, I was reading for this character, and there's a line where he's being scolded by his dad, and he says like, no, Dad, please, I didn't mean this, like, and he's just like, you know, and he was saying like, why, I gotta stop dying. Okay, hold on, I need to quit this level very quickly. So, and I was saying like, why, specifically why, why, like, I was saying, like, basically why, like, he wouldn't go after these hunters and everything, and I did this thing where I put my fingers together like this, in the class. This is like a class where we had cameras on, and I was like, those hunters were very scary, and, like, Amber was dying on the floor, like, so, in a sense, I sacrificed part of my well-being and my sanity for that, and I'm like, I came out of that class feeling both accomplished and partially like I gave myself out, you know. I lost. Yeah, I feel like I gave my soul to the devil that day. But hey, you know, it was a nice class, and Amber liked it. We called it the I remember Edwin Tiong was in my class, and we called it Uwu Baby Dragon. Like, cause like the character Letty in Dragon Ghost House Hunting is a baby. He's an Uwu Baby Dragon. It's also played by Michael Kovac, my friend Michael Kovac. So that's always funny. Oh my god, I fucking love that shit. The same energy of me in a voice class, having to read a script with a MILF voice. Jesus Christ! Oh my god, Ooh, Baby Dragon makes me Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, Michael's a great guy. I love him immensely. Voltage, thank you so much. You're a good friend. I'm gonna post that on Twitter later. I need to, like, clean up my stuff a little bit, though, actually. Damn it! Okay. But yeah, Michael is amazing. Also, if you guys haven't seen Dragon Ghost House Hunting, check it out. It's such a fun show. Also, not just Michael Kovac, but also Stephen Kelly, who's an amazing as hell British actor. He's done some really great anime work. He's just so freaking good. He was also in the new anime from MYAV Post, Kingdom. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. Alrighty. Goodbye, fool. Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna survive this. Okay. It's okay, Patrick. Ah! Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this level without dying, but I'm going to find a way, because I need that fucking gem. Oh! Spoke too soon. Do you have a limit for these memes? Want to make sure I know the standards. No, I do not. I actually do not have a standard for these memes, or a limit. I mean, but Jordan, you follow me on social media, so you know, like, how many SpongeBob quotes I tweet every single day. There should not be a standard for memes. I mean, like, I don't know. Okay. Alright. Okay. Nobody will ever escape my SpongeBob memes. Ever. So, actually, Jordan, if you want me to, drop SpongeBob quotes in chat, and then, I'll do them for you on command. Or I'll, or actually, you know what? If anybody wants me to quote, a meme as a character voice that I did, like maybe Gashin, for example, like from Ame Mori at the Borderline, I will do it, okay? Actually, you know what? This applies to everybody. If everybody in here wants to hear me do a meme quote as my character Gashin from Ame Mori at the Borderline, I will do it. Yes, you know what? I'm giving you guys power because I love you all, and I want you guys to... You guys are the puppet masters. Like, so you guys can do everything you want with me. I have no shame. Famous last words. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's gonna be my epitaph. Which one of you fellas is the real Dirty Dan? Hold on, let me try that again. Which one of you fellas is the real Dirty Dan? There you go. That was Gashin as Sandy. Sandy Cheeks. Bye, fool! Alright. Oh, man. Okay. This is fine. Just gotta go back to the beginning. I know, like, I need to get so many colored gems, but seriously, why does it have to be so painful? Okay. Okay. Give me a sec. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. There you go. Damn it! Everybody's just going like... I might just make like, because I'm still getting some things, I'm still getting some things together. I might make like certain monologues or something that you guys can quote, like, that I can quote in character voices maybe. Because I have some occasional, I don't do impressions that much, but I have some small ones under my belt. Like I have, my Carl Weezer impression, I've got my, a couple of other things. By the way, Pat, do you actually earn something from ads on this channel? I've actually been, I've been looking to get more ads on this channel just because, like, it was something I wanted to try. Okay. Shit. Okay. Oh, you want me to do the whole Wumbo thing as Gashin? Hold on. I'm gonna do 2 of these. I'm gonna do, like, one as, I'm gonna do one as Patrick Star, and then I'm gonna do another as Gashin. Okay. Oh, come on, SpongeBob. You know. I Wumbo, you Wumbo, he, she, me, Wumbo, Wumbo, Wumboing, you had me Wumboed, Wumbo-rama, Wumbology, the study of Wumbo, it's first grade, SpongeBob. Okay, now the Gashin version. Oh, come on, SpongeBob, you know. I Wumbo, you Wumbo, he, she, me, Wumbo, Wumbo, Wumboing, we'll have the Wumbo, Wumbo-rama, Wumbology, the study of Wumbo? It's first grade, SpongeBob. That's my attempt at it. Alright. I would go a little bit more... Yeah, I mean... the thing is, I feel like because, like, Gashin's not, like, a really major character when it comes to, like, anime stuff yet, so I feel like I have, like, it's a little harder to quote stuff as him. I feel like at some point, because one of my goals is to get, like, a popular character so I can voice stuff, like, you know, kind of like how, one of the guys that I'm, one of the people that I'm very, like, I admire immensely is Jonas Scott, and he does all this stuff, like, in his Lego She voice and things like that, so I'm always really excited to try something like that, which we'll see once I'm down in Texas and everything and getting more work and all. That's true. He also did the pickle meme, like the pickle Rick meme from fucking Rick and Morty. Like he's like, I turned myself into a pickle, Jack. Boom! Big reveal. I'm a pickle. I'm a pickle, Lego She. Isn't it cool? I worked all night on this. I love that. Like this wolf just turned himself into a pickle. You know, like. You can find the video on YouTube. It's very hilarious. No. Alright, I'm gonna head to bed for now. Have a good night now. Alright, bye, Jordan. Thank you for popping in. Alright. Alright, we're making some progress. I remember, like, in the original game, those guys, like, when you push them down the thing, they had a lot more, not a little bit more, like, not stock dialogue, but they had, like, the basic, like, falling, sound effect like that. Yeah! Like that whole thing. Same thing with Ripperoo. Like, I remember he had more, like, a stock, dialogue when he was, Damn it. Alright. I can't believe it. We gotta make through this whole level without dying. Can they make this game a little more merciless, please? God. Alright. Okay. So a little fun fact I actually wanted to tell you guys that I have on the mind right now. So I went to DeSales University, graduated 2 years ago, and a little fun fact about my university, for those who didn't know, I went to the same college that Steve Burns from Blue's Clues went to, and I'm not kidding. In fact, Steve Burns himself from Blue's Clues actually came back to judge the film festival that year, and I got to meet him, and I got a picture with him. I don't have it on me right now, but I will show it at some point. Like, it was so cool getting to meet him though. Like Steve, he was such a sweet guy, very chill. And I mean, I'm sure all of us grew up watching Blue's Clues. I wanted that thinking couch. Okay. I think we can do this. Okay. 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 I am brinkering on obsession right now with trying to get through this level. But you know what? It's okay. Because we're going to figure it out. I think that this might make up, like, the next part of, like, a level if I ever do this again. One of the other things, because there's also 2 other games in this package that we have to play, too. We have to play, Cortex Strikes Back and Crash 3 Warped, so we're going to be playing through 3 of these. And if you think, like, it's harder to go through this game to 100% completion, those games, oh boy. We got a lot in store, my friends. And then we also got Crash 4, It's About Time, which that's going to be another one that we're going to play at some point. I can tell from your voice. Okay. Cool. Got it. Awesome. I got you now, SpongeBob! I remember that face so much, because I think they called it the Patrick Perverted face, because I remember, like, I was watching it was a Sea Dog video with, Emmy, Richu, and Didus, and they were, like, judging meme drawings and stuff, and I think it was Didus got the Patrick, meme, and he was just like, oh, it's Patrick. He was like, which one? Oh, where he's looking, like, all perverted and stuff. Connor's drawings are cursed, but, like, it's just funny watching them. But also, I love when he has, like, Emily and Didus on, because they're just, like, so funny. I actually was in a video that, Didus and, I was in a video that, of Connor's that Emmy was actually in as well. It was the episode where we were, fixing bad voice acting in hentai and shit. And Emmy and PM Seymour, like, shared a scene together, and, like, I remember, like, at the end of the scene, like, you can hear PM in the background, and they're going, what the just happened? What the fuck just happened? It was great. Why did I think you were in the Yaoi one he was doing? I was, I was in the Yaoi, audiobook one. I was, Tetsu in that one. And then he brought me back for, 2 other videos? Yeah, 2 other videos. Where I did, like, I did one where I was fixing anime, bad voice acting in anime. We did a scene from Clannad. It was the scene with the teacher in Clannad where, like, the voice sounded a little off. I was like, hide and seek. 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 2, 4. And actually, Voltage, if you're still there, you know this. Basically, Danuta was actually in that video as well. She was, oh, I miss seeing those. Were a good time. Danuta was, played the teacher in that episode, or in that, like, video that they were doing, which was, like, wasn't the Clannad teacher also the same VA? Yes, she was. She's like, I really did love the guy. And the wall slamming sweaty sex we had. Wow! God. Ghost Stories is just, like, I could quote Ghost Stories so much, with all the stuff in there. No, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, the Ghost Stories dub is biggest meme material I've ever seen. But I think, like, I'm trying to think of some of the quotes, because I can't say certain quotes on this channel. Oh, yeah. Come on, jump. I said jump! There's another one. Or no, my other favorite, like, I'm freaking out. You smoked all of it, didn't you? Well, what do you mean? There's tons of people here. You smoked all of it. There's no one here. Or what's another good one? There's a lot of different ones that I could quote. It's funny because, like, I could quote a bunch of them, but I can't. I don't want to do it on stream because some of the stuff in there, I will say, some terminology didn't really age that well. Looking on it now, but I feel like it's still, I can still watch it, you know. Yeah, a lot of them are offensive these days. Particularly the word that they call Ketchero. We don't say that word because it's very offensive, so yeah. Ah, damn it. Run, she's a ghost and a bitch! Or, my legs are moving, but I feel like we're not getting anywhere. That's better. Or, what's another one? Have you accepted Jesus as your personal savior? No, I'm Jewish. God, there's so many good ones. Drop the Krispy Kreme, Serpico! You look at my house like farmer, my brother. God, there are so many good ones there. I feel like it's just really funny how, like, for some of those particular, like, that particular show was one they had the green light to do whatever the fuck they wanted. Because they went to town with it, and Monica Rial especially, like, God, I actually got to meet Monica at a con, a couple years back, like, right before COVID, and she, for Kids Dub, I lost it a lot with Yu-Gi-Oh! Jeez. One of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Lines I do remember, okay, also, if we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh!, best character in Yu-Gi-Oh!, let me see. I'm trying to think of best girl in Yu-Gi-Oh! What's her name? She's got like damn it. What is her name? No, not Joey. She has like a no, it's not Mai either. She has like Tia. Yeah, Tia Gardner, best character. She's best girl in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to hear it. And I don't care if y'all disagree with me. She is best girl, and I will fight you on this. Power of friendship. The funny thing is, my friend Rebecca actually has coached with the voice of Yu-Gi-Oh, like the voice of Yami Yugi, because he's still in New York. I don't know if he still does like voice work for the series. God, fucking damn it. Well, Dan Green, but he's also known as Jay Snyder. He's also known as Jay Snyder. Well, Jay Snyder is his real name, but Dan Green is the name that he uses for the show. He's been using it ever since. Okay. How many times have I repeated this level so far, guys? I kind of lost count. Is that Joey Wheeler? Nah, man, it's his cousin, Jesse Wheeler. Oh, God. Beyond 10. Oh, Lord. I am very obsessed with completing this level, aren't I? Okay, checkpoint. You know, why even bother having checkpoints if you can't make it to the end without dying? Or rather, wait, is this one of those episodes where you can't die once? Or is it like an episode where you can't die several times? Okay. At one point, there was a mammoth card with the voice of Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know, we were talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger earlier in this chat, and I just found that so funny. Oh, my Lord. Okay. Please let me get up there. Please let me get that box. Damn it! Fudge. Alright, you know what? Fuck Aku Aku. And he's voiced by Goku's VA, and he also voiced that opponent with a Texan accent. Oh, yeah, I remember, I do remember that, Sean Schemmel did some work with 4Kids for a little while in New York, because I think he went to New York for a little while, to do some stuff. I know, Michael Sinner Nicholas also had done some stuff in New York, particularly, he had also, so, I think this is before Mike, because I don't know when Michael Sinner Nicholas moved to LA, but I know that, he and Sean Schemmel, he and Sean Schemmel worked on a show. It was an original animated show, but it had an anime style called Kappa Mikey. Has anybody ever seen Kappa Mikey? Yeah, Kappa Mikey was my shit in I'm gonna take a break from this level for a minute. Actually, you know what? No, fuck it. We're going back. We are going back, and we're gonna complete this level until we do it. I think I came across him. Fucking complete this level. It's the last thing I fucking do. Okay. Checkpoint. Yeah, it was a great show, and it's funny knowing that like Michael Sinner-Nicholas has like become one of the best directors in anime nowadays. And actually, a show that I'm watching right now, I don't think Michael directed, but I know he's in it, and I think Jeremy Lee directed it. It's on Netflix right now called Kotaro Lives Alone. I've been watching it. Oh my god, that show hits deep. Oh man, come on. That show like really hits deep, let me tell you. And like it's got a really great cast, like Stephanie Sheh. It's one of the first times I see Stephanie Sheh in a show where she's it's one of the times where I see Stephanie in a show where she's actually like more grounded. Like I don't want to say like she's not grounded, but like, because you know how Stephanie tends to do like all the Stephanie would often get typecast, and I think she still does these nowadays. She often gets typecast for the high-pitched, like, uwu, well, not uwu, the high-pitched kind of cutesy girls and everything. Like, I mean, I think one of the characters that I remember, I was talking with this with a friend a couple days ago, one of the characters that she is most notable for playing is Orihime Inoue in Bleach, and that character is way up there. That character is like really up there, you know, and like in this show she tends to play a little more in her natural voice, particularly in, she does have more of the cutesy side in some episodes, but I do think, because she's playing an adult, but I do think she's more grounded, which is really cool. If you guys haven't seen Kotaro Lives Alone, go check it out. It's so good. Like, and there's a great cast in it. Like, Jeremy Lee plays the main character, Kotaro. And then you got Kaylee McKee playing Isamu. Kaylee McKee, of course, is a wonderful, wonderful actress whose range absolutely scares me. Let me tell you, she's just got it. Like, yeah, Mitsuha. Oh, I've got a story actually about your name. So, my roommate in college, sophomore year, actually went out to Walmart and bought me the Blu-ray of Your Name with his girlfriend, and then later they came back and we decided, because she was visiting this weekend, they decided to watch it with me, and so we watched it together, and I cried. I actually really cried at it because it was such a beautiful show. It's such a beautiful fucking movie, and I think that it's so amazing. Okay, no. Okay, I lost my, oh god, no. Okay, for me, the first time I watched it, I was too overhyped. The second time, it has gotten a lot better than the first time. Yeah, I think, like, don't let the movie overhype you, because I didn't really, I knew about it being, like, the highest grossing film at the time, but I didn't know that that was coming. Okay. We are not leaving this stream. This is my new goal right here. We are gonna get this fucking level done. Patrick losing his sanity slowly. At least I'm not losing it immediately. Okay? I don't know. I feel like tomorrow is going to be a little bit more crazy with AI Somnium files, but I feel like we'll get it. Crash Bandicoot crashed Patrick's cook. What? Shouldn't that be my kook? I'm sorry. What does that even mean? I don't know what coot even is. I mean, is it? I mean, like coot, like cooties? What? I don't get it. Run. Okay. My mind went elsewhere. Yeah, but it's, you know, it's definitely like I think like but no, like but if I had to say, because the thing is like for a while Your Name became my my top like my number one like favorite anime film of all time, but now my favorite anime film of all time is Belle. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's how I make sure that I get it right. Dude, so, okay. I watched Belle earlier this summer. Oh my god, the singing from Kylie McNeil. They could not have picked a better vocalist to do that part. Especially when it got to A Million Miles Away, that song. Oh, I cried. And like and for what I understand, this was also this was her first like professional gig. That made me watch Terrence Malick for some reason. So I'm gonna pause this for just 1 second. So I actually got my mother to watch Belle. So my mom isn't really an anime person. Like she's not really a as like into anime. But I told her, Mom, you gotta watch this movie. It's so good. Like and so she said, all right, we'll watch it. And so we pulled it up on HBO Max and we watched it. And she it took her a little bit to get into it. But when she did, it was like it literally just all came together for her. Like she fell in love with the she loved the main character Suzu, and I think she was really into the singing, but also the message, especially the ending. She did, like, because it does have like a lot of those titular anime moments in it, you know, like it has like, you know, those goofy kind of zany over the top moments to it. But I think what really makes it a great film, and what made it a great film for me specifically, was the singing portion by Kylie McNeil and the message about coming to terms with PTSD and things like that. And I think that it's a great film. It's a great anime film, and just a great film in general. And it had a 14-minute standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival. Tell me that something like that has been ever heard of again for an animated film, let alone an anime film of all time. Like, seriously. And I will say as well, like, if you're also like a Disney, like classic Disney Renaissance person like me, and you love, yeah, I was about to say, if you love Beauty and the Beast, you will absolutely love Belle. Because like it actually pays a lot of homage to the Disney movie. It pays a lot of really great homage to the Disney movie. And it also has a lot of stories to it. Oh crap. Yeah, that was hard to dodge. All right. We made it far though. We made it pretty far than last time. Okay. But like it's really it is our decade's Beauty and the Beast. I am hoping, I don't know if it's ran for the Academy yet, but please, Oscars, look, I get that you want to nominate Pixar for every movie that they do, but please, can we get a year where a foreign anime film wins? Please. Can we please have something like that? I will beg, steal, borrow, or barter. But please, give us a movie like this. Because I'm tired of seeing the constant, like, Pixar winning constantly. Please. I mean, I know they're probably not going to listen, but, you know, it's worth a shot, right? Yes, or respect animation as an actual art form. Thank you, Jay, for that. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. The Academy in general doesn't respect animation that much. One member even called anime Chinese cartoon. In my opinion, best anime needs to be. That is a really bad take right there. I am so sorry, but whoever said that, fuck you. I'm sorry. That is a very bad take right there. Like, whoever said... I was so mad, it distracted me from this. You see, now that's power right there, when it's so powerful that it actually distracts you from what is important in that moment, which is getting to the end of this fucking level. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, come on, I don't want to do the time trial. Some members only have their kids to judge anime from the short rather than judging themselves. Really, like, look, here's the thing. That's actually another thing that I've had to, like, have a discussion with my parents about, because they originally kind of assumed that animation and all that was for kids. And I've had to tell them, Mom, Dad, it's not for kids. Like, there's a lot of, like, stuff out there. And I'm not talking, like, shows like Family Guy or anything, or even South Park or The Simpsons. I'm talking shows that have a really, really good, or movies even, that have a really beautiful message to them, you know? Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I mean, I'll even admit there's some really great Pixar movies out there that have a really good message that hits home. Like, I mean, Coco was a recent film that I actually liked, although I'm very judgmental of the Academy that year because they nominated fucking Boss Baby when they could have nominated Your Name. What is wrong with you, Academy? You're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I had to get that out of my system. That's just... ugh. I have very big thoughts on, like, why they nominated the Boss Baby that year, because, come on. Boss Baby? Really? You wanted to nominate a film that, like, was that bad? 2, 4, 6, 8. I just don't understand it. Like, I don't understand why they want to nominate the Boss Baby. Now, I will say, like, respect to, because one of the guys, at QueerVox, JP Karliak, I was saying, that they should judge animated movies, like, based on their own merit, you know, instead of like that. But, like, basically, I was saying, like, I was mad because they nominated Boss Baby that year, Jay. It's like, come on, why do you have to nominate Boss Baby? Like, seriously. It's like, it's not even that good of a movie. I mean, didn't it even get negative reviews? Like, isn't the whole point of nominating good movies supposed to be the fact that, like, making sure they get good reviews, right? That just doesn't make sense to me. It's never made sense to me. Alright. Alright. I just want to make it to the end of this fucking level. I just want to make it to the end of this fucking level without dying at least once. Last year, they included 2 American independent animated in the short list and never made it in the nominations. Which movies? Come on, stop jumping on the goddamn thing, Crash. Actually, another film that I feel like would have been a really great contender, because I like Inside Out a lot, but I feel like another film that really would have been an interesting... Like, it was actually also a stop-motion film that had a really kind of avant-garde approach to it. It was Anomalisa, I believe it was called. You guys remember that movie? Did anybody ever see Anomalisa? It's kind of a weirder movie, but it was a really good one. Yeah, it was... Anomalisa was an interesting movie. It was actually like one of the, I remember, like, one of the other things, David Thewlis, I believe his name was, he was in that one, as the main character, who's like a motivational speaker. And the one interesting thing about that movie is that, besides the fact that it's a really well-done stop-motion animated adult film, I should say, is that it also has only 3 cast members. There's only 3 people. Oh, James, thank you so much for the raid. Everybody, this is my good friend. Yeah, his name is Dick Planet on Twitch, but his real name is James Takanashi, or Jacob Takanashi. I'm so sorry. Jacob, I'm so sorry. And he and I became good friends. He's also a really good voice actor, really great singer, and he has a he and I have the distinction of having a very similar vocal quality. For anybody here from that chat who hasn't met me yet, hello, I am Patrick Mealy. I am a voice actor. My pronouns are he, they, and I have voiced for animation, video games, anime, audiobooks, commercials, yada yada yada, and some roles you guys might know me as, Gashin Tezuka and Ame Warrior at the Borderline. What else? Some characters in Genshin Impact. I also voice Seth in Blush Blush. A couple of characters in Mobile Legends. And yeah. But thank you guys so much for popping in here. James, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. You came in at a right time because we're playing Crash Bandicoot, and we are at the most one of the hardest levels here because we are trying to make it to the end of this level without dying to get one of the gems, and we are having a really rough time because this level is notoriously batshit difficult, but we are going to find a way. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Crypto Zoo. I have to look that up, actually, Crypto Zoo. That sounds interesting. But honestly, But one of the biggest things that I mostly really love about the about a lot of the one of the things I love about like Anomalisa specifically was that it was a film that really had it was a very interesting kind of experimental type of film, and I think that it didn't shy away from, you know, being a little weird and also being kind of like at times kind of frightening as well, because like well, there's a whole scene where he has a nightmare. Spinal was a throwback to Roscoe animation. Yeah, God. Oh, Ralph Bakshi was one of my favorites. Ralph Bakshi had a lot of really great films in the 70s. I mean, one of his most well-known films. I mean, it's considered kind of like the quintessential. It was one of the most biggest features in adult animation because it was the first X-rated animated film was Fritz the Cat, which I did see, and I thought it was kind of a little trippy, a little too trippy for my taste, but I respect it for what it did. But he also made another film that was similar to Fritz the Cat a couple years later called Heavy Traffic. He made another film called Heavy Traffic, which came out, I think, a year later, and it was considered his most critically successful film, which kind of had a similar theme. It was like a more serious take on like kind of like a more serious Fritz the Cat, but less without all the sex and drugs and trippy ass scenes. But it was a really, really great scene, and but he also made the original one of the first other things he did, and I recognize this very much. He made one of his original films that he did was and one of the first adaptations of J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. He adapted the original. He made an adaptation of Lord of the Rings in 1978, which was an adaptation of the Two Towers and of the Two Towers and Fellowship of the Ring. And he originally wanted, and he did want to make a final version of Return of the King, but sadly, due to the film, even though the film was financially successful, he unfortunately didn't have the funding to fully commit to it, which is sad because I feel like it would have been a really great way to wrap it up and kind of like conclude what was otherwise a really, really great adaptation. And then, of course, he also did American Pop, Fire and Ice. He did the Mighty Mouse TV series, which is a very interesting one because that got canceled because it had a particular scene in it that I'm not going to talk about. And then, of course, he made the infamous 90s film Cool World, which I remember seeing that and I was thinking, man, this movie must really suck. I mean, but then I learned a little behind-the-scenes history about it that actually showed that the movie was kind of rewritten without his knowledge. So Cool World was originally supposed to be a dark horror comedy about a human and a femme fatale cartoon character who have an affair that results in the birth of a half-human, half-cartoon child who wants revenge on his father because he abandoned him and goes into the human world committing murders and crimes, ultimately realizing he cannot live in either world because he's an abomination. And the film was an interesting idea, but like unfortunately it ended up being rewritten by the studio who, you know, approved it initially and gave funding, but they butchered the original idea and created the Cool World that we saw now. Now I will say, having seen Cool World, there are some good things in it. Like the actors do a really great job in it, like Kim Basinger and Gabriel Byrne, Brad Pitt. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for Brad Pitt, and I think he did a fairly decent job playing the character in that. Although, you know, I think it's funny, I saw a movie recently with Brad Pitt called Interview with the Vampire. I'm sure a lot of people know about Interview with the Vampire. There's a new adaptation of it coming out soon. Oh yeah, Sinbad is... God, Sinbad, that was my... That's childhood right there. Okay. Fuck! Ah. Man. We made it pretty far that time. No, like, he was also... But Interview with the Vampire is a very interesting series of novels by Anne Rice, who a lot of people... I'm sure a lot of you guys have... If you're horror fans, you probably have seen the film at some point. The original film is a really great adaptation, but... And Kirsten Dunst was that was, I think, one of her first roles, playing the evil child vampire Claudia, who was just especially seeing the interaction with him and Tom Cruise. Yeah, so, but one of the things about that movie, and I feel like the movie kind of removed this, was some of the, because the thing with Anne Rice with that particular novel was that there was a lot of homosexual subtext to it. Like, there were a lot of, like, kind of gay relationships in it that I think, they kind of glossed over in the film. But I do think the film as a whole stands on its own really, really well. And I think I've heard they actually are considering, with this new series they're planning to do, they are thinking of revamping it and keeping a lot of that homoerotic subtext. I always did wonder what if they made a Who Framed Roger Rabbit style, but with anime characters. Okay, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I actually have considered doing something like that at some point. That is actually a film. If they ever make I don't know what it is, but I've actually toyed with the idea. Because, like, you know, I've seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and I feel like it would be an awesome idea. However, I don't know. Question is, you'd have to get, like, a lot of anime characters together. It would be like the new Chip and Dale as well, like Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, which I still haven't seen. I need to check that out at some point. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So, like, Jump Force. There's a lot of more characters in movie form. That's interesting. But yeah, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, I still need to see it. I do remember it being a really great film. This level is driving me nuts. I'm sure out of one different thing, I'll be able to score at least one thing in this level. Okay. All right. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm thinking of, like, if you could make a film with it, like, you know, it's funny, talking about, like, film, like, stuff that talking about stuff that, like, I was talking earlier, I actually, so when I was in high school, like, as a hobby, I used to write fan fiction, and I wrote a fan fiction entitled, and we were talking about this earlier, like, called Animes Unite, which was, like, play on the title, which was a play on the title of Nicktoons Unite, which was a video game crossover. And basically, my idea for this particular film, or this particular fanfiction, was all these characters living together in a house, kind of similar to, and engaging in challenges and stuff like that, kind of similar to the show Celebrity Big Brother, which is a really fun British show. Check it out sometimes, it's a really good show. But basically, yeah, that was my whole idea. Reese, if it is possible, that might have been mine, because it is on, like, the forum someplace, under my old username, but I also have a whole manuscript of it available, which you will never see. I mean, I'll show it to you if you'd like to see it, but, there's some shit in there that I wish that I never wrote, because, like, it's very cringe looking back on it now. I'll send it to you after stream, I promise. Oh, Lord. Oh my god, this is killing me. Da 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 da. Okay. Okay. Alright. The one level I'm not looking forward in this game to going back and doing is, I'll just say the one level I'm not looking forward to doing is Cortex Power, because that one has a lot of backtracking, and I know it's going to kill my brain cells. And then also Jaws of Darkness, because there's this one box that you always miss, and you can't get it. Like, goddamn. All right. Okay. But, since we're actually here, though, and we are talking about, like, and I did, like, open up recommendations for other games. Are there any other games that you guys would like to see me play, at all? Like, I've got, like, the Uncharted games, I got Last of Us, I've got Last of Us Part 2, which I just bought recently. What are some games that you guys would like to hear me, play? I'm always open to recommendations of any kind. Okay. Jump. Bye, fool. Oh. Vampires the Masquerade Bloodlines. I've never heard of that one, actually. Is it on, Oh, fuck. Hold on. Damn it! It's on Steam. Okay. I have a couple of Steam games in mind that I'm looking to do at some point. I mean, this level isn't as hard as Road to Nowhere. Like, okay, I feel like you die a lot on this level, but it's the fact that you need to make it to the end without dying that really makes it good. Okay, BRB. All right, no problem, Jay. No, I don't want to do the time trial. Oh my god. Thank you. Oh, I got 2 Akurakus this time. Cool. Okay. Jump. Get away from me. Okay. Okay, knock this one out. Okay, the good thing is we got 2 Aku Aku masks, so I basically can become indestructible for a little period. Oh, wait. Please, 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 please keep the double Aku Aku mask. Please. Yes, okay. Concentration. Okay. Good. All right. All right. Okay. I feel like I'm not having as much of a mental breakdown as I was last time at this game. Okay, got one left. Thank you, game, for being merciful. Ah! Okay, so I'm gonna open again. I'm gonna open again. Okay. We're gonna make it. Oh no. Okay. Please, please, please. Please tell me this is the end. Oh, fuck. Why? Why me? Why me? Come on, come on. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on, get over there. Get over there. Yes! We did it! Oh! Oh! We did it, guys! We did it! I don't know if anybody's watching right now, but if they are, we did it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go back and do just a couple more. I think I got most of the colored gems. Let's see. Let's see where we can go with these gems. Let's do Native Fortress. Okay. Okay. Cool, cool. All right. Whoa. Welcome back, Jay. And we got the gem in the lab. We did it. We made it through without dying. It took my sanity. It took a little bit of some elbow grease, but we did it. It took like probably 20 tries, but you know what? That's fine. We did it. So now I'm back at Native Fortress, just kind of see how many gems I can grab here. Actually, what are we at right now? Oh, we're at 3.5 hours actually. That's actually pretty good. Okay. Okay. Tunnel level. Let's get there. Okay. Kind of seems pointless considering I like maxed out all my lives, but you know what? I'm not complaining. All right. Oh, that was actually pretty good. All right. All right. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Tell me you guys tell me somebody got a clip of that. Holy shit, that was brilliant. That was like the biggest launch I've ever seen in my life, and I died. No problem. I got a checkpoint at least. Whoa! Jesus. See? It's like, that guy, like, launches me back. Holy crap. Perfect. Oh, there it is. There it is. Carry me on. All right. Whee! I'm going up to the sky right there. Look at that. this is Vox Paradise right here. Okay. And we're back. God, can you imagine like gamers in the 90s having to play that? I gotta do the whole thing over again. And you gotta do the whole thing over again. At least I think you do. Hold on. Yep, you do. Okay. Here we go. Ooh. Nice. That's where having an Aku Aku mask would actually be very useful. I forgot about this part. Okay. Oh, I got a little tag right here. Oh, okay, okay. Just a little server tag right there on Discord. Okay. Do 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 do. God, I need an Aku Aku mask so badly right now. Oh, guess I didn't need it. Just gotta time it properly. Alright, we're gonna make it to the end of this level. Alright. Alright, alright, alright. 4 lives, even though I maxed them all out. Actually, no, I didn't max them out, actually. Okay. Gem! Alright. Yes. Alright. Ew! Crash, come on. Okay. So we got that one, we got this one. Let's see, do we want to go for one more, like, a color gem level? We up for that, guys? Huh? You know what? I say we go for it. At least, like, for right now. We only got one more to do. Let's see. Let's do lights out again. How many levels do you need to clear? So, you need the color gems to access certain parts and certain levels. This is the last one that I need this is one of the last color gems I need to get a certain certain stuff in certain levels. So as long as we get this, we'll be able to clear the rest of the levels no problem. So I figure we knock this out, get it out, and just do it. And of course, not die while doing it. That's the name of the game. Wait, I think this is the level where you have to die. Hold on. Let me look this up. Hold on. I want to make sure this is like Lights Out, Crash Bandicoot, Gem. Okay. Needs to be careful about spinning rats. Oh, so I can do this one without worrying about like about not dying. Okay, this is actually perfect. I don't need to worry about not dying. I just need to like make it. I don't like, you know how like in the last levels we need to make it to the end without dying. This one, it doesn't matter. We can keep going. That is perfect. All right. Fuck. Rats. God. Okay. There it is. Okay. Okay. Going up. Ooh. This is a pretty dank castle, I gotta say. Oh! Wait. Oh! I didn't make it out without dying. Are you kidding me? Alright. Let's try again. At least now I know what to do. This is probably going to be the last level that we do tonight, though, because I do want to get to the raid and everything. Alright. And we do have a good amount of clips, I can tell. Okay. Come on. Alright. Ugh. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, sorry about that. That was my thing from Google. All my notifications just popped up. Oh, ah! Why is it so slippery? I mean, I can't say that completely because, like, you know, it's funny. One of the other games we played on here, and Jay, I remember you were here for this when we played Super Mario 64. Remember that one? Oh my god. That was like complete. Like, if you want a game that destroys your sanity, I think Super Mario 64 is the one that does it because the controls in it are so slippery that, like, it makes you can't tell exactly like how far you're going, you know? It's like Okay. Got it. Perfect. Jump. Fuck. All right. All right. Hold on a sec. Just gotta check a little summon very quickly here. Checking my emails. Okay. Perfect. All right. Cool, cool. And we do have some options tonight for a raid though, so we'll look into those in a second. I think one of the people we're gonna raid tonight, I haven't raided him before, but I do want to give him a little shot. His name's Eddie Mendoza, or Serendipity. He's a kind of like does VTubing and stuff. He's also a voice actor. I actually acted with Eddie in a game called The In-Between, and he's recently, just to name something that he's been in, he's in Fire Emblem Heroes. He plays he plays a character in that, so I want to toss a little raid his way, show a little support, you know. But he's great. I love him. Okay. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Come on, platform. There we go. Okay, hello. Jump, jump. It's getting a little dark. Rats. Shit. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. No. Okay. I got so lucky right there. Yes. Okay. Here's the platform. Come on. Up. Come on. Come on. Yes. Come on. Give me the fucking gem. Come on, give me the gem. Yes. Whew. All right. All right, guys, we did it. All right. And with that, hold on a second. I gotta grab this little cable here for my for this. All right. So now that we've done that, we are going to raid the channel. First, let's close this out. Perfect. All right. Now we'll shut this off and go back to just chatting. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I had a really great time playing with you guys. Honestly, it was kind of bad that we had a lot of technical difficulties on the last Crash stream that we did, but I'm glad we kind of resolved that. I actually went out and got a new cable to charge my controller, so I think that kind of helped out a little bit. But now we made good progress. We're definitely going to probably finish it up next time and make it to 100%, and then we'll probably start on Cortex Strikes Back. But again, tune in tomorrow because we're going to be playing AI Somnium Files. And then we're going to be off on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm going to be playing Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga. And on Friday, I'm going to be playing Spyro Reignited Trilogy. And during either Thursday or Friday, I'm going to have a little special guest on as well. I actually have been talking with her today about that. So keep an eye out for that. But for now, let us start our raid. Let's see. Okay. Twitch. And
You're never gonna get.
all right, Serendipity. So that's Eddie Mendoza. We're gonna raid him tonight. And yeah. All right, thank you guys again for coming, and I will see you guys soon. Okay. All right, y'all have a good night.